Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Midnight Movies. I am your co-host, Cody.
And I'm the other co-host, Nikki.
And today we're beginning off July, which is our serial killer slasher month.
Woo!
Woo! Exciting, I guess.
Yes, go out there and slap. I'm just kidding.
No, don't do that.
Don't do that.
No, we at
We're
Midnight
not.
Movies Incorporated
We're
do
not
not endorse
condoning that.
slashing or killing of any kind.
No.
Do not do that. Don't put that evil out into this world.
I'm just joking. Don't do it.
I guess we'll get started here because today we're going to review The Strangers.
2008.
2008, another movie from 2008 that we're reviewing. So
Yeah, I remember I can't remember what episode it was, but you named a bunch of them.
I think when we did Cloverfield, because I think Cloverfield was our first.
Mm-hmm.
No, it might have been Lake Mungo, but it was one of the two.
Yeah.
Because both of those movies came out in 2008, and I was just like, 2008 was just a year for movies.
Yeah, you said this one, that one we're doing this one.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is indeed a movie.
It is a movie.
It's a
indeed.
movie.
Before we get started on talking about The Strangers, though, when this episode releases, it's going to be the 4th of July. And I have over here, we're going to start off
a firework
with a few poppers.
Awesome. Okay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. No, don't. No.
Sorry, I did it right in the mic. I'm so sorry.
My computer.
Oh my god. Ooh, it smells like okay.
A little bit.
Yeah. Oh my
So I
god.
thought that would be fun. Happy 4th of July, everybody.
Happy 4th. Oh, that's so fun. Hopefully, eventually, America will be better.
Doubt.
It's the 250th.
Yeah, it is. Crazy.
Woo, we haven't learned a thing.
Our nation's not even 300 years old yet. That's crazy.
We've learned nothing.
We have learned absolutely nothing.
Hey, room to grow. Am I right?
I would say there would be room to grow, but it's like we seem to be going backwards.
We don't really grow much. That's fine. We have some poppers.
It's fine.
It's okay if you just want to celebrate eating a hot dog. That's cool. Barbecuing.
Setting off fireworks.
Yeah.
Getting them illegally from other places.
I don't know about that. Yeah. Maybe if you're in an area that you can't pop fireworks, don't do that.
Yeah, maybe don't.
Because then let's not start wildfires because that would be horrible.
PSA from Midnight Movies: stay safe this 4th of July.
Absolutely.
Don't take risks. Fireworks can be unpredictable. So
yes, be careful and back it up,
safe.
Terry. Have you seen that video?
No, I have not.
You haven't seen that video? Jade, play the video.
Bag up, Terry. Put it in reverse, Terry. Put it in reverse. Oh, Lord, Jesus.
Oh, no, I know what
his
video
name,
you're
right?
talking about now. Yes.
Is it Terry? I'm going to be so upset.
I think so, but isn't it he's
it's
got a Roman candle or something like that, and it's just...
No, they're lighting it up and...
Yeah, no, I've seen this video.
Okay,
Yeah,
good. I was like, how have you not? He's an American treasure. I hope he has an amazing 4th.
I hope so, too, if he's still alive. We'll see.
I hope. Don't put that out. Jesus.
I am just saying a lot can happen over the years.
True. Okay, anyways, we're getting
off
lost
topic.
in the
We're here for The
sauce, yeah.
Strangers. I guess we'll start. Nikki, you had mentioned last week that most of the movies that we're watching this month you haven't seen.
No.
And The Strangers is one that you haven't.
Yeah, because we're doing this one. I haven't seen In a Violent Nature.
No.
I've seen The Burning.
Yes.
Because of you.
Because I recommended it.
And then I haven't seen the Zodiac. So and so this movie in particular, The Strangers, I avoided it like the plague growing up.
Interesting.
Just because of the fact that if I watched this when I was younger, this would have fucked me up. Sure.
Yeah.
I would have been
it's a home invasion.
Yeah. And it's crazy. The night before I watched this movie, I had a dream about a home invasion. Scared the shit out of me.
That's not good.
No. I hate that. But yeah, so I avoided this movie. This is the first time I've seen it. Obviously, I am now almost a 30-year-old adult. And I've seen a lot of horror movies in my lifetime.
Probably a lot worse than what you've seen here.
Yeah. This one I did not jive with. I'll just say that right now.
Fair.
I feel like it could have been better. There are some things that I like that they didn't do, and some things that I'm like, why did you do that? That's dumb. But I have a story to tell that's not mine again.
Ooh,
I've done this
okay.
before. So my middle sister, she watched this when we were younger, and
How
I
old was she at the
screenshotted.
time?
Oh, I can't remember. She didn't say. A teenager though.
Okay. Do you remember what year? Was it like close to the
I would
when this movie came out?
When was she born? When were you born, Alyssa?
I was. I thought you were asking me for a second. I was like, I was born in '92.
How old are you?
I'm 34.
34. I think she's also. No, that's my. So so I'm 30.
Girl,
and then
get your siblings
she's gonna
straightened
be
out.
33 this year.
Okay.
So what year would that have been?
93.
93. Okay, so probably like 15ish. That
Okay.
seems about right. 15, 16. Let me know if I'm wrong. But I screenshotted a text that she sent us whenever we talked about The Strangers like a couple months ago. She said she watched it. It was storming outside and she was home alone. So very proper.
Great. That's
yeah.
the perfect way to watch this movie.
She said it was already getting dark out and it was the absolute worst idea she's ever had.
Oh, yeah. Like any tiny knock or like anything moves a creak, you would be paranoid.
Well, and it's storming, so there's so many noises.
Yeah.
And she said that apparently our parents messaged her and asked her if she wanted to join them while they ate at a restaurant.
At a place.
And so she jumped on it immediately. And
yeah, get me the fuck out of here.
I think she said that she still has not finished the movie.
Oh, wow, really?
So.
She doesn't know how this movie ends.
Yeah, she leapt at the chance.
Did she say specifically when she stopped watching?
No.
Okay,
not
because I was like, it would be interesting to just be like, and this is the point that she stopped watching and didn't watch anymore.
No, I mean, it's definitely, like I said, if you were like younger watching this and you're now listening to this and you're gonna like hear us maybe say some bad things about it and you're gonna be like, what? No, like I was so scared. Da, da, da. I get it. Like I said, I would have been scared shitless too if I watched this as a teenager.
Yeah.
Now though,
I mean, that's fair. Like, you are coming at this not having seen it at the time and coming at it as a full-grown adult, like, huge horror fan. You've seen them all. So going back to this, I understand that sentiment.
Yeah.
For me, though, I saw this in 2008, and I was 16 at the time.
Ooh, okay.
I didn't see it in theaters, obviously. I wasn't really seeing R-rated movies in theaters, other than, like, Rob Zombie's Halloween, which I saw the previous year. Yes, I do remember that story. But for some reason, I asked my mom to get this for me on DVD.
For some reason, you get everything on DVD.
Yeah, like, usually for, like, Christmas and my birthday, I usually ask my mom, like, hey, get me movies, because that's, like, what I wanted more than anything. So give me gift cards or give me movies. And one of them was The Strangers, and I watched it at the time. And keep in mind, in 2008, I was just like newly like getting into horror. Like at this point, the most amount of horror that I watched is like I had seen at this point all the Halloween movies. I had seen most of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies, and I had seen like a handful of the Friday the 13th movies. Okay, and that's about my knowledge of horror going into this. So in 2008, this freaked me out. And we'll talk about it now. I'm 34 now. Oddly enough, I think for watching it for this review, I had not seen it since 2008. But coming back to it now, I'm probably going to be a bit nicer on it than you are. But yeah, my feelings are like, it's fine.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like it would still hold up, you know, today. If you're just getting into horror, I'd say watch this. It'll be spooky.
Especially if we're getting into the slasher genre.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like this might be a good entryway because it's not... It's a throwback to the 70s, like, Halloween, like, building suspense and not focused on gore. But there is enough violence in it that it can kind of, like, get you
I feel like
more like into it.
It's a nice little sprinkle of gore.
It's kind of a stepping stone rather than like jumping headfirst into something like Saw or Hostel.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah.
the ones that I've seen.
Yeah.
Those are the movies I was watching instead of this.
Can't even.
Maybe that's why I'm like, this one.
But I remember the thing that I appreciated most about this movie was its lack of gore and its like focus on suspense more than anything. Like I said,
it's definitely suspenseful.
Yeah,
for sure.
and like if you keep in mind, like the 2000s were known for two different types of horror movies, and that was either like torture porn with like huge buckets of blood thrown everywhere, or they were remakes of like classic horror films. So to see The Strangers come in and just be like a throwback to like older suspense films and not like rely on heavy gore, and also it's not tied to a previous genre. Like to me, this was like it was like a shining beacon in like the landscape of horror films at the time.
No, it's like people loved this movie when it came out, and it was super big, and it scared people a lot, and I avoided it because of that.
It scared me, certainly.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you. I think this might have been the last time we recorded. Did you guys put the bug spray there on purpose?
The what?
Because I told you the story about me being afraid of bugs and like even like.
Oh no, that wasn't a purpose at all.
I came in, there was just like bug spray right there.
What kind of bug spray was it?
I don't know. It was like a smaller thing.
Oh, okay. Because I know for a while we had a wasp in our garage that was in there. So I had like a can of wasp spray to kill it.
I don't. Oh, it wasn't that.
And there was, I believe, like a defunct wasp nest like right above our front door that I tore down. I first sprayed it with like a shit ton of wasp spray, and then like I got a broom and just knocked it down because it's like they could come back.
Here on Midnight Movies, besides Jade loves bugs.
Oh, okay. I don't hate bugs, but
I hate them.
Keep them off me, please.
I hate them dearly.
I hate
Murder
wasps
them
more than anything. Just,
dude, wasps.
I
Gross.
can't.
Disgusting.
Anyway, speaking of wasps, The Strangers.
The Strangers. Okay, so
yeah,
budget.
We'll get right into it.
Oh, yeah.
Spoiler alert from here on out.
Yes.
There's not much to spoil in this movie. It's kind of kind of your standard like home invasion, cat and mouse kind of chase. So.
But yeah, so the budget was $9 million, and the box office was $82.4 million.
Made a pretty big killing.
Goodness gravy, that's a lot of money.
Intended.
Absolutely.
$9 million, really? I kind of feel like it should have been lower than that. I guess because I have like Liv Tyler in this, and she was a pretty big star at the time, like coming off of Lord of the Rings and everything like that. So
you know what? I'm gonna say something right now. I did not like her in this.
Liv Tyler?
Yeah.
I think she's fine. I think all the acting in this is fine.
She just she's just so like, oh, I'm baby girl and I'm so scared.
That is true. She very much is. Like, she's no Sigourney Weaver or Jamie Lee Curtis.
Because let me see, is James the
James is the main guy, not the husband. "Quote unquote fiance."
True, the fiance.
And Liv Tyler is Kristen, which is also my sister's name. So
yeah, but it's anytime like Kristen like said something, she's like, James, where are you?
And then James is the typical dude of just like, no, there's no killer in the house. What are you,
nothing
crazy?
Going on. You crazy chick.
There's no killer.
You're out of your mind.
No one's been in this house, despite the fact that I've been gone and have no idea.
He's like, no one's here. He looks down one hallway. Yeah, look,
he looks down one hallway and in one room, and he's just like, there's no one in here.
Just opens the door and looks. It's like, yeah, no one's here. It's like, you didn't look under the bed and the closet.
Well, we'll talk about it when we get to that scene, but like literally like moments before he enters the house, like all the strangers are like banging on the side of the house. So I'm just like, you didn't hear any of that?
We'll get there, but yeah, I'm not happy with James in this at all.
James isn't a very good person.
To the point where I had to hop on him right
He's
away.
fine compared to like most male characters in 2008. He's not bad.
I feel like that's just a trope in horror movies, though, where
of
it's
the
like,
guy not believing the girl.
Yeah, like the woman is the one that's like crazy, and she's seeing things, and she's just stressed. And then the man is like, oh well, I'm more level-headed and logical.
I'm gonna give a little bit of a spoiler thing, because I watched all the Strangers movies, not just this one. I watched Strangers Pray at Night, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3.
Cody put himself through that.
Let me tell you.
No one made him.
Let me tell you, they're all like this. The dudes are just like, what are you, fucking crazy? There's no killers here.
God, he's like, women be crazy, am I right?
Women be fucking crazy.
Just seeing things.
By the way, don't watch any of the Strangers movies after this. Pray at Night is not a good movie, but it's at least bearable.
You did say that. Yes.
Chapters 1 through 3 are like unwatchable. They're like 3 movies in total. They're like 4.5 hours. They could have just been one movie. Like, there's not enough plot in any of those to justify being a whole trilogy.
Yeah, I feel like even in this one, I was like, we stretched this kind of.
I mean, they do, because there's like
really,
9 minutes of credits, which is fucking crazy. That's how you know they didn't have enough to make a full feature. Anytime you see like a movie with like credits that long, you just know that they're just like, well, we got to pad somewhere to make this a full feature length.
Full hour and a half.
I'm going to tell you though, every Strangers movies have long ass credits.
Did that many people work on them?
I don't know. Especially for this movie on a $9 million budget.
Yeah. Interesting. Well,
very interesting.
Anyways, so we open up in the movie with, this movie is based on true events.
Getting Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes
Very
here.
much
What's
so.
funny is, because I hadn't watched this since 2008, I forgot all about this narration and this like opening, like every year there's like 1.4 million violent murders in America, and this one's the scariest.
And you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I forgot about this, but literally it's like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like, the dude even sounds like the narrator from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Well, and then it starts talking about how, like, this is the true story of, like...
Okay, true story.
Well, that's the thing, because it's like, this is a true story of what happened with Kristen McKay and James Hoyt, and, we don't have all, like, of what happened. It's still unsolved, but...
So do you know the true story behind
well,
this
I looked
movie?
it up, and there's not.
No, it's not.
There's no story, because I was
the events of this movie are completely fabricated.
Yes, and I was upset because I was like, oh, they did base this off of like a true case. Okay, I'm like, I'll look that up later. And then when I was looking it up, and it's like, no, that's made up. Those are made up characters, made up names, made up. I was like, you're a big fat phony.
So he's a big fat phony.
Yes.
No, so the true story behind this, there's a couple of inspirations. One of them being the Manson family murders, which I would hope everyone who's listening knows about them. But basically in the 60s, Charles Manson, he had like this whole cult family that was going on, and he convinced 3 of them to go to Sharon Tate's house, and they murdered her along with, like, I think a few other people that were there.
Yeah,
I can't 100% remember. But, like, it was a huge, huge thing at the time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think it's what put Charles Manson in prison up until he died. Which, good that he went to prison and stayed there.
Yes.
Literally a crazy
person.
Man. Terrible person. But, like, the whole reason why this whole movie exists is because my sister is in the background.
Oh. See, you got one headphone out. I cannot hear anything in the background.
But anyway, the whole reason that this movie exists is because apparently the director, Brian Bertino, I hope I'm pronouncing his last name right, he had an experience when he was a kid where it's just like, someone came to his house, knocked on the door, asked if someone was there that didn't live there. They went away, and then the next day he learned that there was a series of like break-ins that happened in his neighborhood. That's no murders, crazy. No nothing, just break-ins. And that's the extent of the true story.
Yeah, and then I think, sorry, I'm popping a cough drop in, my throat hurts.
No, you're good.
And then I saw that, like, possibly the Kitty Cabin murders, Cabin, but I feel like only some people have like linked that together, and I don't think the director
had like that wasn't an inspiration for him.
Yeah.
So like the word inspired is doing a lot of heavy lifting here.
The fact that they said true events too, I'm like, that's not.
Again, that's why
correct.
They put inspired rather than being like base. And I think that's the biggest difference. It's like you can put inspired there and then just kind of do whatever you want with it. If you put base, you have more of an obligation to stick closer to the real story.
Yeah, even though what's that one director that did the monster stuff?
Oh, Ryan Murphy?
Yeah, that guy goes crazy.
That guy just fucking makes shit up.
Just does whatever he wants.
Listen to our review of Ed Gein if you want to know our opinion. Episode 1, baby.
Actually,
at some point we're gonna have to return to like Jeffrey Dahmer and the Mendez brothers and do those to see if they're any better. From my memory of Dahmer, it's not great, but it's better than Ed Gein.
From what I watched of it, because I watched like a couple episodes, it was better than what
still suffers from the same thing of just like idolizing this serial killer when you shouldn't and fetishizing it.
But at least Evan Peters didn't do a Winnie the Pooh voice.
Mother.
So weird.
So fucking weird.
But anyway, so as this like voiceover is kind of happening, where the camera's kind of passing by houses, and it seems like at first it's like kind of more grainy.
A little bit. It's kind of like
more like old timey.
It also kind of goes in slow motion a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't really know what the point of it is, of just like any one of these houses could be next or something.
I guess like just it was supposed to be like throughout the years, these houses could have been, and I don't know.
I mean, I guess so.
It's not, yeah. Like
it's just kind of an artsy shot. It kind of gets you into the mood of the movie.
Nice.
It's played over with like a recording of someone calling 911, just being like, "We walked into this house and we found all this blood." It kind of also tricks you into thinking that this is an actual like 911 recording, and it's not.
No.
I mean, it could be.
It could be, yeah. But
just
it's not.
completely unrelated because, like we said, the events of this movie are completely made up. So
yeah, because the 911 call is a younger boy. He he's calling because he walked into a house. There's blood everywhere. Like, hurry up, come. And I don't know. I can't remember what the operator was saying, but I remember being pissed off about it.
Yeah, they were like, we found these bodies, and the operator's just like, "Who'd you find?" It's like, I don't know these fucking
I don't know.
people.
We just we don't know. Like, you should.
I told you
someone.
I found some bodies.
She's like, well, where are you at? What's the address?
Girl, where you at? What's your sign? What you up to?
No, and that just reminded me. I just watched this. I always get like body cam footage videos on my Facebook.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay. I get a lot of dash cam videos, just like car wrecks and shit.
But no, I was watching this one, and it was they were dispatched out, and someone had been decapitated. Ew. And the person who called said, someone has been decapitated, like the body's over here, head's over here, like I need someone out here, this is the park I'm at, blah, 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 blah. And the 911 operator says, well, are they still breathing?
Maybe.
And he said, no, like they're, and then he reiterates, like, maybe she didn't hear me. And he's like, their head is over here and their body's over there. And she's like, well, do you need to start CPR? And I was like, oh, man.
The person should have been like, no, don't worry about it. I hooked up an air compressor to his like esophagus and I'm pumping air through his lungs right now.
I would have been like, hey, can I get someone else to talk to, please? Like, obviously you're not.
I understand, like, 911 operators.
They probably have a list of things they have to ask or go through.
Well, they also have to keep them on the line so that way, like, they can calm the situation down or track where their whereabouts are. But, like, those are some stupid questions.
Do you see anyone in the area?
Do you see a murder weapon?
Yeah, don't get too close to, like, the body.
Did you see a car drive away?
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
Was there someone leaving a house or wherever it is that you are? Like,
yeah, there could have been other questions asked.
Yeah, but that's wild. Do you need to start CPR? I can just picture the dude, like, over by the severed head, just... and then walking over to the body and chest compressions.
So bad. That's so dark.
It reminds me, I know you haven't seen a Deadpool and Wolverine. There's a character in that movie that like literally gets his head blown off. And then like Deadpool's like doing CPR and then he just stops and he's like, I don't think he's gonna make it.
Oh no. But yeah, that was so it reminded me of that like body cam footage video that I saw, and I was like, oh my god, this opera is pissing me off. Like they don't know where they're at. I mean, they're children.
This is also overlaid with, like, we get the ending scene at the beginning, which was the trend at the time for horror films, where it's just like, we begin with the end, and then we kind of, throughout the events, figure out how we got there. Like,
Like Memento? That's what I think of right away. Well, I know.
I mean, technically, yes, but it's more complicated than that. I'm just talking about, like, I'm trying to think of a good example. Like, The Grudge kind of like begins with the end and then you kind of follow the story as we get to that point.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of a common trope in horror at the time, is just like, oh, we begin with the end and then we cut back to earlier and we kind of learn how that is.
It's like the record scratch. You're probably wondering how I got here.
Yep, that's me.
Yeah, that's me. You're probably wondering
how I got here, as what is it, that Who song plays?
Yeah.
Who are you? Who?
Anyways, we get the title card. The Strangers. Ooh. And I do like how they did this next part. We get a couple, they're driving in the car.
They're crying, they're obviously distressed and stuff like that.
There's obviously some tension going on. And you're kind of wondering, like, okay, wait, what's going on now? Because first we just heard about this murder, now we're here, this couple. Like, why are they so down? Why are they crying? What's
Get over yourself, girl. Yeah. Jesus. Calm down.
And then they get to the home. I
didn't
know if it was like a house or a cabin, but it definitely looked more like a house.
It's more of a house. I think they describe at the beginning they're going to his childhood house. So this is where his parents lived. Conveniently just
out in the
middle of nowhere, where it's just like there's no neighboring houses and everything like that.
And as they enter in, you can see there's rose petals, there's kind of like a little champagne and on the dining table.
When he first gets in, he refuses to turn on any lights.
Yeah, well, I mean,
he just walks in and he's just like a full minute. He's just standing in the dark. I'm just like, you want to flip on a light switch or anything?
I mean, now that we know, like, he's probably a little embarrassed that he set this romantic thing up. So he's probably didn't even want her to see it. He's like, can you just go to the bathroom?
I don't know. For me, it's like my natural instinct when I get home at night is to just flip on a light so that way I can at least see where I'm going.
I usually just turn on my flashlight on my camera.
Oh, really?
Or on my phone, yeah.
No, I just, boop. Okay, now I can see where I'm going.
Yeah. But yeah, so obviously it's tense. They're not really talking. I think at one point, Kristen says, like, "Oh, you did all of this." Oh,
you can kind of get a sense of what might have happened. Like, like me at 16, I don't think I clocked it because, like,
I
don't understand relationship stuff like that. But now that I'm 34, it's like, oh, obviously it was a marriage proposal that went wrong.
Mm-hmm. You can definitely get that quite.
Which, by the way, fellas, if you're going to propose to your girlfriend, you need to make sure of two things. Number one, you need to at least be 95% sure that she'll say yes.
You definitely have to have a conversation with your partner before proposing. Like, if that's what they want, like, if it's something that they want now or in the future, or like what steps you need to take to get there.
And number two, you need to be prepared for either answer.
Yes.
Because obviously, like, our main guy, James, which I think they call him Jimmy throughout. So in my notes, I refer to him as Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. I think they're going like back and forth.
Yeah. He's like super distressed about this. And it's like, dude, if you're going to propose and you're not 100% sure what her answer is going to be, then you got to be prepared for her to say no. Because that's an equal like option there.
Yeah, and I know like people are like, oh, but like, you want to surprise them and
like
you need to talk to your partner. Just that's it. You need to talk to them about what they want.
Talk to them about the marriage and stuff like that. But it's just like you either need to be absolutely sure that she'll be say yes, or like you need to be prepared
Be
for her
fine
to say
with either
no.
outcome. Yeah. So Kristen goes to take a bath. She's gonna kind of relax.
Okay, I don't know if you noticed this, but what the fuck is with that dirty ass water that came out of that drain? It was so fucking distracting.
Did not say anything about that.
No, they didn't, and it's fucking coming out. It's like orange and brown and shit. I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah, she goes to her bath. James kind of like fucks off to like go make a phone call. I'll talk about that in a sec. But yeah, Kristen turns on the water and it's brown.
It's straight brown. It looks like the water in Flint, Michigan. Like it's awful.
And she's just there like...
Yeah, she's there checking the temperature. It's like, turn that shit off.
If I would have turned a faucet on and like... immediate off. Like, you know what? Actually, I'm not taking a nice warm bath.
And it's not like they added anything to the water. I know that there's rose petals in it, but it's just like it's coming
straight out.
It's coming out of the faucet like that. It's like, dude, you need to clean your pipes or something.
Yeah, this does not look good.
It's awful.
But she ends up taking a bath anyway.
Yeah, she ends up just jumping into that dirty ass bath
dirty,
water.
rusty water. And then as she's doing that, James calls his friend Mike. And he tells him, like, hey, things didn't go as planned. I really need you to pick me up.
He's like, dude, I fucked it. I fucked up.
Basically. And he's
she didn't say yes, and I didn't prepare myself for that.
Yeah. And he's like, I'm going to let her take the car tomorrow. Just come get me, please. Like, thanks, bye. And, they're dressed up. We didn't say this. Like, James is in a suit.
Yeah,
Kristen's in, like, a little dress.
I don't know if we exactly know, like, I know that we get a flashback to where they were, but, like, I don't think we ever get, like, an idea of what kind of event they are at. I just figured they're at a friend's wedding or something like that.
I presumed a wedding as well.
Yeah. But they're all dressed up, like, Kristen's in this, like
lilac
gown. And, like, James is in full, like, tuxedo going on.
Also, maybe don't propose at someone else's wedding.
Yeah, bad move. Dick move.
Someone else's event, just in general, unless you've talked to them about it and they're actually comfortable. Because don't be, like, gaslighting them into making it seem like, don't be, like, asking someone who is easily... like a doormat.
Yeah.
That you can walk all over.
To be fair to James, though, he does take it outside.
He does, but it's like, I don't know, man. Maybe different time and place.
Yeah.
Like, he does it like in a parking lot, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's like right in front of their car.
Yeah, which I guess, you can propose anywhere and it can be beautiful and amazing.
But put a little thought into it, just to be like, hey, I'm going to propose to my girlfriend at one of our friends' weddings.
It would be nice for a little thought. Yeah.
Maybe that also contributed why she said no, of just like, maybe not the time or place.
Super caught off guard. But anyways, yeah, like Cody said, we get the flashback of...
I don't know if you picked it up in this flashback. In the background, you can see the stranger's truck.
I did write that, car in background. Because that's when they went outside, right?
Yeah, it's briefly before we cut back to the present, but like it's like a shot of like Kristen, Liv Tyler right there, and you can see up in the right-hand corner. Because he had
just proposed,
right?
Yeah,
he had just proposed.
And then it focuses on her face, and you can see like the headlights.
You can see the like truck pull up. So it's like they targeted her.
Absolutely.
Which, when we get to the sequels, we kind of figure out that's kind of their MO of just like they scope people out.
Oh, they kind of like do a little hunt first and then okay.
Guys, don't watch those sequels. It will ruin the mystique that this movie has. They literally go into like the origins of these.
I don't like that they are deciding to do that because it's like I don't need to know who these people are, and I will bring that up now. I like how we as an audience do not see their faces.
No.
And I love that we don't.
We see one of their faces in Pray at Night.
Okay.
And then we just fucking fully get their origin and faces in the chapters trilogy.
I was like, I don't need to know who they are, why they're doing this,
no,
what they look like.
Also, those chapters trilogy, it gives them motive. And I hate that for this because the whole point of...
It's so much scarier that, like, they're just doing it.
They don't have a motive. They're just going out and they're doing this shit.
That's the whole point.
Yeah. It's the whole point.
They ask, why are you doing this to us?
Because you were home. Which is a line that they repeat in all of them, and it loses its, like,
But if you're giving them an origin story, no, that's not it.
And Pray at Night, they do a little bit of a kind of fun twist on it. Like, one of them says, why are you doing this? And they say, why not?
Oh.
Which is pretty fun. But in all the other ones, they're just like, why are you doing this? And they're just like, because you're here.
Because you're here.
Yeah.
Because you're home.
And it loses impact every single time they do it.
It's
like in that chapters trilogy, you figure out who Tamara is. The person that they ask when they knock on the door. I don't
want Tamara to be a person.
Yeah, like the whole like.
It's scarier. That's just like a name that they made up.
Or just like it's just a way to get in.
Yeah.
To the situation. I don't know. It's so fucking.
We
bad.
Don't need explanations.
Like the whole.
I wish this was just this movie. Like it was just this movie.
I will say, yeah, The Strangers not a viable franchise because you either do one or two things. Either one, it just becomes a reskin of this movie, which is essentially what Pray at Night is. Or two, you go way into their origins and you ruin any kind of fear and mystique that these characters have.
Anyways.
Guys, I suffered through all 4 of those movies just to tell you guys
don't watch
them.
Don't do it.
They're a waste of time that I will never get back.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
I had debated with myself. It's just like, should we review those movies at some point? Because I do have a lot to say about those movies, but I don't want to subject you to watching those.
I shook my head. I was like, don't do that to me, Cody, please.
Yeah, no, they're like that trilogy borders on unwatchable. And in fact, a couple of them are pretty unwatchable.
Actually, some of them are.
Yeah. Like Strangers Pray at Night, not a great movie, but it is saved because it's got a killer soundtrack. Mm-hmm. Like the soundtrack pretty much does all the heavy lifting of that movie. And number 2, they do the interesting thing of, spoiler alerts for Pray at Night, they kill all 3. Of the killers.
Interesting.
Yeah. But that's about all the new stuff that they do. Otherwise, it's bland characters, pretty much same situation. Mm-hmm. It's got one cool scene that you can watch in the trailer, which is like the poolside chase that's going on. Okay. But yeah.
It's in the trailer. Of course it is.
Yeah, it's in the trailer. Like a lot of it, where it's like, you see one of the main characters, played by young Lewis Pullman, Bill Pullman's son. Mm-hmm. Like being chased by Masked Guy, and he's like swinging the fucking axe everywhere. Yeah, a swing.
A swing. Okay, but now we're back in the present.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just thinking, because they're still in their fancy clothes, and I asked this question in my notes: did they not bring any extra clothes?
It doesn't look like it.
Well, later, James says like something like, "Why don't you slip into something more comfortable?" Or like he brings it up, and
I know he says it very sad, but I like that. I'm just like, why don't you slip into something more comfortable?
Well, he's like, "Why don't you change?" Like, what the hell?
You're a Hollywood beauty, Liv Tyler. Why don't you slip into something more comfortable?
And then Kristen says, "Well, it's because I feel pretty in this dress." It's like, okay.
Her logic is,
and
it's
she'll never
night.
Wear this again. Like,
maybe on your wedding night.
Well, it's a lilac dress. It's like you can wear this to any event. Like, what do you mean much. You're not going to wear it to? You can
fucking go to your high school reunion and wear that, and you'd be just fine.
Yeah, it just is like a nice, pretty lilac dress, and she's acting like she's in a wedding gown, and that she'll never wear it again.
To be fair, she will eventually change out of that, but James will never change out of his tuxedo.
Yeah, she only changes out of it when shit starts getting weird.
My favorite part of all this is just James sits down at like the kitchen table defeated and has like a big fucking tub of ice cream and just starts digging into it. Yeah. It's like, same dude.
I'm like, what an ad.
Yeah.
But okay, and I'm gonna ask you, how did you feel about the camera work in this?
At the time, I liked it because it felt unique for this kind of horror movie. Nowadays, it's just like,
I really did. I felt like it was too shaky because it's like you can have like a camera that has like some movement to it, so it feels like more real, like if you're there, because that's what they're kind of going with, like to kind of immerse you more into what's happening instead of just having like the, you know, a nice crisp, clean, not shaking camera shot. But it was just moving around so damn much. I was like, oh my God, I'm getting a headache.
I mean, fair. It wasn't distracting for me.
I was freaking watching Cloverfield, where they're like, freaking
Yeah,
HUD.
well, at least Cloverfield has the benefit of just like it's supposed to be.
Yes,
that
no,
way.
that exactly. But this one, I just was not vibing with.
I don't know. Like, if you remember in Rob Zombie's Halloween, like that camera's moving all the fucking time.
I didn't like get as bothered by that as much. I don't think, because I didn't write it down.
Because rewatching like Rob Zombie's Halloween, there's like the scene where Laurie and the kids are hiding in the bathroom, and like the camera work in that scene is fucking crazy. It's just going everywhere. And I think it's because Rob Zombie is just hiding like how bad some of the behind the scenes stuff is. Like, so he's just like, move the camera and people won't see how fake some of this shit is.
It's like they won't see the boom mic quick.
But no, it wasn't distracting for me here. Like,
I didn't like it.
I feel like it served its purpose of just getting us, the audience, into the situation that's going on. Because I'm not sure if these characters are interesting enough for us to project ourselves into it.
Well, I think that's why I was so focused on it, because nothing interesting was happening. Mm-hmm. Like, nothing else had my attention but the
I mean, it's a lot of them just being upset. Like, he's upset that she said no, and she's upset because she also said no.
Well, because, I don't know. I mean, obviously, she is just wanting to go back to how they were. And he's kind of like, I don't think we can get there. I mean, they're not saying this, but it's obvious.
I don't know. I feel like you could. Like, a lot of relationships.
I think he needs time.
Yeah.
I feel like they could, but he definitely needs time. And I think she just wants to, like, hop back into it. But I understand she wants to comfort him, but then she's also the reason why he needs comforted. So it's a lot.
It's a lot going on.
It's a lot.
Dude's got a big tub of ice cream to eat.
Yeah, he needs to eat his Bluebell first.
Mm-hmm. And then we get this weird exchange of him just like pulling out the wedding ring and just being like, "You take it. I can't keep it, nor can I return it." And I'm just like, "Why?
Why can't you
can't you either keep it or return it?"
Like, okay, well then now sell it, like pawn it. I don't know. And it's like she didn't want it.
Yeah. Like, the whole reason you guys are in this situation is because she said no. She doesn't want that right now.
And I feel like it's just him being dramatic at this point.
A little bit. It's like, dude, maybe keep it, because she didn't say yes now, but she's clearly still into you. So it's like, maybe later down the line she will.
And then, like, even if you do, like, maybe you don't want to propose with that same ring because you have bad memories with it. Okay, pawn it.
Yeah,
get
or something.
Some money out of it.
Did you keep a receipt? Go back to the jewelry store and return it.
Return it. I'm so confused by that.
I don't know. It was a weird line.
But yeah, he goes to put on some music. This is like a reoccurring. They're putting some weird ass music.
It's old, like almost like country music
almost
sort of thing.
Like kind of like folky, or not folky.
A little bit.
I don't
One
know.
of them is straight up a country song. One of them. It's really funny during the scene that it plays, because it has the line of just like, "Will we go outside?" and something like that when the strangers start doing this shit.
I did not like any of the music in this.
Which is a shame. Like, Pray at Night's got some great, like, 80s, like, music.
You were saying that soundtrack was good, and I was thinking the soundtrack was awful.
It actually introduced me to a song that I've been listening to all week. It's Cambodia.
Cambodia?
What's her name?
What's her name?
Cambodia by Kim Wilde. Really good song. I really like it. So.
Oh yeah. But yeah, and so as he's putting on music, she goes to like hug him, and then now they're like,
and then they're gonna have the most awkward sex.
Yeah, I guess they're gonna like. I don't know. They're both feeling a lot of feelings right now.
She's like, "Girl, you can continue to wear that dress. I will continue to wear this tux, and we'll just do it on the countertop while my ice cream melts over there."
Yeah, I was like, "Put that ice cream back if we're not gonna eat it." It's funny, in my notes I said, "Oh, sex now." Never mind.
What did I put in my notes? I put very awkward sex scene.
Yeah.
In parentheses, almost, because it gets interrupted.
It does. It gets interrupted by a woman knocking at the door at around 4 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
And
which we'll get into some of the questionable decisions these characters make throughout the movie, but I do feel like how early it is in the morning kind of tries to explain away certain decisions. It's because it's early. They're probably fucking tired.
I suppose, but like, I don't know. That's what I was thinking this whole time too, because it's like you have been out all night. You had to drive all the way out here because, again, like we said, they're kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so they probably drove a while after the event that they were at.
They're also kind of drunk a little bit.
They're a little drunk. They're a little tipsy. They have been crying. Whenever I cry, I get very sleepy. I know when
I cry, I eat a whole giant tub of ice cream.
Like, this is like, there's so many things stacked where it's like they're probably exhausted. I feel like even emotionally exhausted too.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I would have went inside. I'd be like, all right, you can take the bed. I'll take the couch. Let's just go to sleep. Like, that's it. End of the night. There you go. Movie over. There is no movie, actually. You all survived.
The credits. Play the credits. Strangers. Yeah. They're so strange we don't even know them.
Exactly. I love that. But exactly, like, I don't know. But the fact that they are now up, because they were talking about how they wouldn't be able to sleep, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. But now they're getting a knock on the door.
Uh-huh.
And she says, "Is Tamara here?" Iconic.
Very good. I really like this. It's very suspenseful. Especially
everyone knows it's Tamara here.
Especially concerning the fact that there's no light on this girl.
No, and it's
conveniently the porch light is out.
And it's very much obvious after a while that she unscrewed it so that they wouldn't be able to see her face that well.
And this scene is in every fucking one of the sequels, and it gets worse over time.
Are you serious?
Literally,
you think they'd have
literally it becomes a motif for them of just like, yeah, they unscrew the light bulb and then they knock. Is Tamara here? And then they leave.
And people are like, oh my god, it's like from the first movie.
It's even more ridiculous in chapter 1 because it's just like they light it differently. Like in this one, it's very much dark outside, but it's also dark inside. So there's no real light shining on the stranger. So you never see her face. But in chapter 1, yeah, it's dark outside, but the whole house behind them is fucking lit. Got, so it's like you should see her face and you don't. It's almost like she's a cardboard cutout just standing there.
Like she like holds something up. She's like, "Is Tamara here?"
It's so ridiculous.
Oh my god. But yeah, so they're like, "No, you got the wrong house. Get along, little doggy.
Shoo now.
Shoo now.
Be gone, vile man. Be gone from me."
And so she's like, "Okay," and she leaves.
Well, no, she says the very chilling line of "see you later."
She does say "see you later."
She literally is just like, "I'll be back."
I'll be back.
Like Stu from Scream. Yep. I'll be right back.
She should have done that. That would have been hilarious.
That would have been funny if they got Matthew Lillard in this movie. Yeah. Oh man, can you imagine Matthew Lillard as Mask Guy?
I love that. He's Mask
You're
Guy.
You're gonna die as he's swinging an axe.
But anyway,
that would be a sin to cover Matthew Lillard's face, though, because dude's got some crazy facial expressions. So.
Oh, absolutely! Like that's like 50% of his acting right there is in his face.
That was a sin that Five Nights at Freddy's committed.
Yeah, that's okay. I mean, he took it off after a while.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, the only sin that movie committed. Good Lord. If you guys haven't listened to that episode, go listen to it.
It's a pretty good episode. We talk about...
Jade's there.
Jade is there.
Jade's a good time.
We also briefly talk about Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and that also being borderline unwatchable.
Yeah, I still haven't seen that. I do want to watch it.
Never. I watched it on 2 times speed because I couldn't. I was just like, I need to fucking get through this.
Please. But, after this little incident and after... woman who asks for Tamara says, "See you later." James decides to make a fire, and I'm like, "Go to bed."
Well, Liv Tyler. Kristen at this point is just like she can't sleep because she's out of cigarettes or something like that, and James, I guess being the gentleman, is like, "Oh, I'm gonna go into town and get some." Despite the fact that we just had a weirdo fucking at our door, I'm gonna leave.
That's what I was thinking too, because it's just like, okay, baby girl, go to sleep then. I mean, I've never been like addicted to anything like cigarettes. I know that that's usually something that like you need right away. Can you sleep it off? I don't know. I wish he could have.
I don't know.
I don't think he probably can. But so he's like, all right, I'll leave.
Mm-hmm. I'll go get some cigarettes for you, baby girl. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, baby girl. I got you. And I'm also thinking, like, he's been drinking tonight.
He has been drinking, but literally before he goes into his car to drive out, he's still got the champagne bottle and takes a swig of it.
Yes, because some of y'all maybe are like, oh, maybe it's been a couple hours. Maybe it's kind of like, don't drink and drive no matter what. Mm-hmm. One drink, don't do it. PSA here. But he's actively drinking champagne and then throws it into the yard. And I was like, sir, I'm calling the police on you.
I mean, I guess his logic is I don't know where this movie is set. Maybe it's like a super small town where it's just like
there's like one cop and he's known him since he was like 2.
Or it's like there's nobody really out on the road, so it's fine, stuff like that. I'll drive to the one gas station downtown.
It's never fine.
It's not fine.
Don't ever risk it.
Because you could also just crash into a tree.
Yes.
So.
You're going to either hurt yourself or someone else. Don't freaking do it, you freaking selfish son of a bitch. Anyways.
This is one I wrote in my notes. I get that this movie is a slow burn, but not much is happening. Bro. Because it's just Liv Tyler kind of fumbling around in the house, just looking at the records, kind of fiddling with the piano a little bit.
I'm writing, she puts Ring on, she plays the piano, she's playing weird-ass music.
Putting the Ring on was weird. Like, why?
I don't know, because, like, she puts it on, and it almost seems like it gets stuck there.
It kind of looks like it because it looks like she can't get it off. She's just like, fuck it.
Yeah, she's like, wait, shit. She's like, I gotta take this off before James gets back.
I gotta fucking cut my finger off.
She's like, I said, no, I don't want this shit.
Where's the goddamn butter? It's like, girl, grab the melting ice cream on the counter.
But yeah, then she's just like playing little notes on the keyboard. I was like, even she's bored in this movie.
And it's like, at the time, I get it. You're building suspense and stuff like that. But it's just like,
it's gonna happen.
It's just like something has to happen.
Come on, like we all know something happens. Let's get to it.
Mm-hmm.
And there's ways to do this. I'm not a director. I don't know how to do it, but there's ways to do this. It's more entertaining. But yeah. Anyways, there is now a loud ass bang on the door.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like if you saw this in theaters or if you had a really good sound system, all of these noises, like the bangs that happen in this movie, would really jump scare you.
Oh yeah, like if you have Dolby sound in your home, like I'm pretty sure like the echo of it.
Yeah, because a lot of people on Letterboxd were saying like, "Well, duh, I'm scared. That shit was loud. That was startling."
Can you imagine? It's just like you have immersed sounds and you have your earphones in, and it sounds like someone's knocking at your door.
That would scare the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So
I think that's what they're going for, but like
probably
that would mean that it's probably more effective of watching it at home than in a theater, because like in a theater you don't really have a door that someone knocks on.
You'd be like having up like some headphones, and I just watched this on my iPad, so the noises weren't affecting me as badly. There's a huge bang on the door, and okay, I might have skipped some stuff. Does she go to see? She goes to see who's there, right? She goes to the door and she's like,
she's like, who's there? And then once again, they are like, is Tamara home?
She's like, you've already been here.
And she's like, are you sure?
She's like, yeah.
It's like, yeah, you crazy fucking bitch. Yeah, I'm sure.
But then, is there like more banging and one? Because my next note is that the door was unlocked.
I think so. I think she tries to call James.
Yes.
To which I would say, why didn't you call the police?
Exactly. Because I was complaining to Wing about this. So, because, there's banging and there's like noises going around. She's starting to kind of freak out. She calls James to tell him that the girl came back and she's been banging on the door. And he's kind of like, oh, all right, whatever.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds exciting.
But it's like, I would call the police.
I would have called the police and been like, because here's the thing. Maybe she is like lost, confused. Maybe there's like, something mental happening going on. Like, maybe
But
she's
still,
having an episode.
it's a police matter.
Maybe she's also drunk. I don't know. Maybe she is trying to get to her friend's house. Maybe she's in trouble. Maybe, like, so many things. So, yeah, maybe get on the phone, be like, yo, there's a girl out here. She's been asking for Tamara.
She keeps asking for this bitch Tamara, and I have no idea who she is.
I don't know who the hell Tamara is. You need to go find her, too. I
don't know this girl.
But it's just like, call them first. Because she goes to get her phone. And by the way, always have your phone charged.
This is 2008. I don't know how prevalent cell phones were.
Now,
like, I had a cell phone at the time, but it was one of those shitty, like, prepaid minute phones.
I don't know. I've never let a phone die like that before, I don't think. Ever.
I can't remember my teenage years, but
charge your phone.
As an adult, the only time my phone's dying is just if I forgot to charge it the night before.
I don't know, man. Just plug it in, charge it. I don't know. Anyways, but yeah, she's calling him, and she's like, "Can you just stay on the phone with me?" Because she's calling on the landline. Mm-hmm. And then,
which, remember landlines?
I loved landlines. I would always get in so much trouble because I'd be staying up on the phone too late talking to boys.
For me, I'm old enough to remember that, like, if you had internet and you had phone, it was either one or the other. Mm-hmm. So, like,
have both.
So it's like if you're on the phone and someone logs in online, like, the phone would do that.
Or you'd have to be like, noise. Get off the phone. I need to get on the internet.
Yeah, something like. That's how old I am. I remember those days of dial-up.
Yes. I don't remember that as much, but
I remember that sound that it makes, the deeper. I can't repeat it here, so yeah. You guys know if you're 90s babies, you know.
You know. But yeah, and then at some point they try to open the door. Because it's unlocked.
Well, before all this, like, yeah, she calls on the landline, and then the phone cuts out. We never know. I'm guessing the strangers, like, cut the landline outside.
That's why she should have called the police first, because she should have been on the phone with the police. She got one call, and she screwed it up.
But in between that, we get the iconic shot of the movie of Kristen's in the living room. She's, like, smoking a cigarette, and Mask Guy just comes out of the dark. In the background.
He's like, hello.
Just standing there. And even to this day, like, that image still freaks me out.
Oh, yeah.
Of just, like...
It's haunting.
He's just standing there. Menacingly! I will say Mask Guy, which I guess his name is Scarecrow.
Okay. Nice.
I just refer to him in my notes as Mask Guy.
Hey, do you want me to make a Naruto reference right now?
Yeah, go right ahead.
Okay, cool. One of the characters, Kakashi, that's the Kakashi means scarecrow.
Oh, okay, cool.
Fun fact.
Fun fact.
Bring
up an image of that character right here, Jay.
Kakashi. I have him on my leg. I'm not going to bring that up right now. Imagine me, like, bringing up
just,
like half.
Look at it. But no, I just love this image. He's just standing there. Really terrifying, and I guess Liv Tyler just has no peripheral vision because she does not see him.
Oh, he's just staring at her too.
Yeah,
so
just
she's
straight
not even
staring
feeling
at it. And it's an uncut shot for what seems to go on for like a couple minutes.
Oh, yeah, no, it's a long time.
But yeah, she goes to like get herself like a drink, and then she turns around, dude's gone, and I'm guessing this is when the door is like open, it's unlocked.
Well, no, because before that, like. Someone had tried to open the door, but she shuts it and locks it, and then like the chimney gets blocked, and there's a bunch of smoke, and the alarm's going off.
Yeah,
she takes that off. There's banging on the door.
We never learned like what was blocking the chimney.
No, we don't. There's a lot of things that happen all at once. Very overstimulating.
Yeah.
But just remember that she took the fire alarm down.
Oh yeah, so I almost forgot to mention that because I remember watching this movie like just now because I forgot about the smoke alarm stuff.
Yeah.
And they were like lingering on this like fire alarm just on the ground. I was just like, why the fuck are we hanging on this like fire alarm just on the ground? But no, it pays off.
It does. And then there's like bang on the door, and yeah, this is when she notices her phone's dead, calls James, and then should have called 911. I hate her voice, I said. Lots of things happening. But
hey, that's our Elvish queen. How dare you?
Sorry, I mean, I'm sure she's great in that movie. This movie, I was just like, oh my god. But yeah, and then so now we know that Scarecrow's in the house. And
the call is coming from inside the house.
And he walks away and he slams a door inside of the house very loudly.
Oh, yes.
And she's like, James?
Well, I mean, she makes one good decision. She fucking grabs a knife out of the camera.
Well, now, I just can't believe she called for James. She's like, James, is that you?
I mean, he could be home. You never know.
Using what door? I mean, I guess maybe the door that or the window that this guy crawled through, but I don't know. I'm like, what do you mean?
Do you know what's funny? Coming at this movie now, like being the horror fan that I am, experiencing like a bunch of horror movies over the decades, I could almost believe that they might have been trying to go for a twist of James being in on it. Because there's a lot of like just subtle thing, like especially with him being so dismissive of her, just being like, oh, no one was in the house.
Yeah.
And like him coming in like seconds after like all of them were banging on the house. And just like there seems to be like he doesn't seem to have noticed any of it. Like I didn't think it at the time, but now as an adult, I was just like, I wonder if they were trying to make us think that James might have been a part of this.
I don't know. I wasn't getting that yet, but that's fun.
Maybe not as masked guy because they're wearing different outfits, but maybe he's like coordinating.
I would have liked it if they were kind of wearing something similar.
That would have been interesting.
That would have been fun. So this movie could have been better. Anyways.
It's not terrible. It's kind of just a generic.
It's fine, like you said.
It's fine.
And then there's more banging. There's a lot of banging and loud noises.
What is it? Mask guy, I think, is like dragging an axe outside or some kind of metal pole. I think it's just the axe because that's a thing he does in fucking every sequel. It's he grabs an axe and just drags it across the ground.
It's his MO.
It's his motive. Again, the sequels they really ruin everything about this movie.
And then obviously Kristen's kind of running around the house with her knife, like trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
She's just going around.
Very much the actress in The Shining.
Shelley Duvall.
Duvall. I was like, I know.
Wendy. Yeah.
Very.
Although Wendy is more ridiculous with her hands flailing like Danny. Danny.
She was stressed.
Both the character and the actual actress.
Yes. But then she sees that the alarm is no longer on the floor.
It is on the chair.
So nice. He's like, this bitch is leaving shit on the floor.
This thing is important. What if there's carbon monoxide in the house?
He's like, oh my God.
I may be a killer, but like I'm all for safety.
But carbon monoxide kills.
That's the silent killer.
Exactly.
We like to do it loud and obnoxious here.
And banging on doors. But then she sees that her phone is also gone. It's no longer on the charger. And like you said, metal clanking going on because he's dragging the shit. So she goes to check it out with her knife.
Just through the curtains.
Brandishing. Thought that was an interesting shot. I was like, I don't know what that's gonna do. I would stab first, maybe. I wouldn't like slowly.
Yeah, but it's through a window. You're gonna stab through glass.
I don't know what she's doing. Like she's like opening
I guess
the
trying
blinds.
to part.
I don't know. It just seems silly. I would just be stabbing things.
But she opens the curtain saying, "Mask guy jump scare." Slams his hand on the window.
Did not. I never like jump scares like that.
But it's fine. At least it's accompanied by an actual scary image and not just a fake out like a cat jumping out of nowhere.
That's why I didn't like write anything down saying that I was mad about it. Sorry, I have something in my eye. Oh
no.
But
it's a stranger in your eye.
But she freaks the fuck out. The door opens.
Yeah, this is when the door opens and she fucking walks towards the door. Like, what do you think is going to happen?
Like, why are we doing this? Like, the door just opened and you're like, I'm going to go check that out.
I'm going to go see what's going on. It's not like there's just been weirdos around my house.
Like, baby girl, at least now 2 people are near around your house because you saw the mask guy and then that girl asking for Tamara. The girl
asking for Tamara. Did I mention that you learn who Tamara is in the sequel? You did. Okay, good. Okay.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, you literally learn who she is.
I don't like that.
And I fucking hate it. Tamara's an actual person, and it's just like, God damn it.
Like that. But it's a girl in a like pinup mask.
Her name is Pinup Girl.
Yeah.
And the other one is what is it?
Dollface?
Dollface, something like that.
I
just called her Babyface because it's kind of like a babyish.
It is, but yeah, it's like a baby doll mask. And then she tries to hide under the bed, Kristen. That dump truck's too big. No, I'm just kidding.
Girl, you got too much in that pedonkadonk. You cannot fit under that bed.
I feel like she could have tried a little harder. She kind of like shimmies and then like shimmies back out. She's like, never
Has
mind.
to go ass first and nope, not happening.
Like if she just like crawls in and then like her legs are sticking out.
Like in what is it, the first Scary movie when the killer's behind the couch and his legs are sticking out?
Like, you don't see me.
Where am I? But no, during this they also have like the record skipping.
Oh yeah, and this was pissing me off.
It kind of gets annoying after a while.
I'm about to get to that note because all hell's breaking loose.
The strangers just keep banging on the I guess on the walls and shit.
Yeah, because I think did they like axe the door yet?
Not yet. That comes
right?
when James comes
Okay,
and they like
later.
push the piano against the door.
You're right. But yeah, the music is looping constantly on the same note over and over and over.
Which they use that in the trailer. So.
Oh my god, I'd rip my freaking eardrums out of myself. She also like grabs a lamp while she's trying to hide, and she's like breaking it.
I don't know what
I don't know what she's doing with this lamp.
I don't either.
I was very confused.
Literally, I watched it again this morning, and I was just like, "The fuck you doing with that lamp?"
Like,
I guess it doesn't matter because you just throw it to the side anyway.
And she's like trying to like mess with it, and then she just like throws this like it's not working. It's like, what wasn't working? Like
I don't know what her goal was, especially since she has a knife.
Yeah,
she's got a knife.
She's got a gun. Sorry, I yelled that last time, and you told me not to do that. He said, "Don't yell that."
Don't yell that. No, I don't know what her goal with that lamp was, but obviously it didn't work, nor does it matter.
But finally, the music stops, thank God.
Because James is there, and he was annoyed with it. He's just like, turn that off.
So the music turns off, and you just hear, like, his footsteps coming, and you're like, uh-oh.
SpaghettiOs.
Who's coming around the corner? It's James.
It's James.
It's just James. He's
or
back.
Is he? Bum, bum, bum.
Oh, my God.
It's Massive Guy.
It's Scarecrow. But then, she is freaking out. She's telling him, James.
Her literal hand is bleeding. There's like a gash in there.
She's like, people have been banging on the door. My phone's busy. Like, she's like dumping everything on him.
And James
right?
is like, what? You crazy bitch. What are you talking about? There's no killer in the house.
I asked Wing. I was like, if you were gone and you, like, I had called you and said some weird shit was going on, like someone was outside, you come back home and you see me cowering with a knife, and I start telling you, like someone was in the house, I was like, would you be like, there's no one here? I
wrote in my notes, dude, take your girlfriend seriously.
Yes. And I asked Wing this, and Wing was like, I would be like, where? Where are they at?
Where? She fucking grabs a baseball bat. Where are they?
Where? And it's like, yeah, exactly. Because it's like, she is terrified, like shaking. Like you said, she has a wound in her hand. Like her hand is bleeding. And he's like, there's no one here.
She's like, I swear to God, I tried to hide under the bed, but my butt was too big. I couldn't do it.
You know how my ass is so fat? Like, I can't fit under there. And
James is like, what happened to this lamp? And she's just like, I don't even know what I was doing with it.
Honestly, I don't know either.
I was caught up in the moment.
She's like, I just grabbed the closest thing and was messing with it. He doesn't believe her. No one in the house while looking down a hallway, one hallway.
I'm very surprised that he didn't hear any of the banging that was going on, considering the fact that it stopped the second he enters the house.
Yeah.
It's like, you would have heard them outside just wailing on the house.
He's like, oh, it must be the wind.
It was the wind.
It was the wind. He's an idiot.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he's also probably a little drunk and tired. So.
I'm just like, bro. But they're kind of walking throughout the house, checking to see very badly if there's anyone in the house. And he's like, look, there's no one here in this room that we took like 2 steps in. We see, I don't think they saw this.
They never see this, but yes.
We see the phone is in the fire.
Her cell phone is burning.
Yes.
So.
Probably,
once again, shout out to flip phones because that's what they have. I miss flip phones.
I was just saying the other day, I miss my flip phone.
Yeah.
My phone was fucking up, and I was like, I'm so tired of this piece of shit.
I miss a Motorola flip phone.
I
like that thing was
got
the
this.
Razor. Oh,
like,
yeah.
Maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. Paying for a phone, phones are expensive now.
Yeah, for
they
some
should
fucking
last me
reason.
for 5+ years, like not a year and a half, 2.
What I love is I think it was France that banned like companies from intentionally making phones that will like break over like a year or so.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you make a phone, they gotta actually last.
No,
which is
that's
fair
amazing.
if I'm paying $500 to $800 per phone. It's like I want it to last.
Because I think there's also a thing like if they come out with a new one, they can't make like the other one shittier.
Yeah,
just so that people will buy it.
Which is what Apple does all the time.
I wasn't gonna name a name, but
no, I feel fine with calling out Apple.
We'll never get a
I'm not going to
sponsorship from them. It doesn't matter.
I'm not going to defend $1 billion
Absolutely
corporation.
not. Do you have an iPhone?
Yes, I do.
Gross. Get rid of your iPhones, everyone. Throw them in the trash.
But I got all my movies on here.
Okay, well, maybe not. Maybe not. I freaking hate iPhones, dude. I won't get on my rant. Anyways. So phone is in the fire, burning.
Phone be burning.
And he is just constantly gaslighting her. I'm just so confused because he then is asking her, like...
It's not really gaslighting, but just, like, not validating what's going on at all.
Well, because I think this is when he starts asking her, like, where's her phone at? He's like, what did you do with your phone? Where's it at? And she's like, I told you they took it. And he's like, no one took it. Like, it's probably in your bag.
No one's been in this house.
Yes. And I'm like, he is gaslighting her. And she's like, no, like, I took it out of my bag. I put it to charge, and it's not there anymore because someone was in this fucking house, James, and they took it. And he is just like... you must just like not believing her.
Not at all.
And it's pissing me off. Like it's
if this pisses you off in Strangers Chapter 1, which I'm glad you didn't watch because you told me that you had thought about watching it, and I had told you don't waste your time.
And I said that's fine with me.
In that first one, he also does the same, but it's just like at one point he's just like, have you been smoking weed? And she's just like, yeah, I have been, but that's not the point. Someone's been in here. And he looks at the wall and there's like a painting that's there. And he's just like, oh, I see what's going on. Is this what you saw? And she's just like, maybe. And it's like, no, there's a full fucking person in your house.
I would have started swinging. I would have been like, you know what? Actually, there is going to be a murder tonight. It's going to be you. Yeah, I'm going to make sure of it. If they would have came in at that moment, I'd be like, hey, can you take care of him first? Because he's pissing me off.
Kill him.
Please. And then at one point, one of them asks, what do you want to do? And the other person says, I don't know. Leave.
Call the cops.
Call the cops, figure that out. Where's his phone, by the way?
Whoa, hold on.
Where's his phone?
His phone's in the car. That's why he goes out to the car a little later. I don't know. Cell phone culture back then wasn't as prevalent now.
I suppose we weren't as stuck to our phones now as
I can't really remember how I was in 2008 with my phone, but probably as careless.
I mean, I feel like my phone was usually in my pocket when I had one, but just because of the fact that I was so scared of like losing it.
I mean,
so I always wanted it on me.
But no, he says he left his phone in his car. They look out the window at one point and fucking like baby doll girl is standing out in the middle of the road. And it's like at that moment, it's like call the fucking cops. Do something.
Do anything.
Do anything.
Oh yeah, because before he goes to his car, he reiterates to her that no one came in the house.
Yeah, that's when I put in my notes, do take your girlfriend seriously.
I said, bro, fuck you.
Like, he was there when first girl came and was being all weird and stuff like that. It's like, you don't believe that maybe someone is terrorizing your house?
No. But yeah, so he goes to the car, and it's been smashed up. I feel
like he's not
having a reaction.
How did fucking none of them hear that? So my car is parked. My car is like parked over there. If someone had smashed my windshield, I would be able to hear it. Now, granted, I live in a neighborhood where there's like a lot of houses out here.
Yeah.
I wouldn't immediately think it was my car.
But you would hear a noise.
You're out in the middle of nowhere. Your car is the only one there. You didn't hear them smash a windshield?
Their insulation in the house is really good.
Fuck that.
It's really, really good.
Like, you would have heard that shit.
And also, I wrote, Kristen isn't helping anything.
No, she's kind of just being damsel in distress.
Well, because I think she's like, oh no, that's later. I don't know what she's doing. She's like calling for him from the house, and he's like, go back inside. Like, get inside.
It's literally when he's searching his car, because not only did they smash the windshield, they removed something because he was like filling with wires. I don't know what they removed.
Well, it's like I don't know. It's like he was trying to like hot wire it or something.
And like his tires are slashed too.
Yeah.
So, but like for me, it's just like, I know the car's fucked up, but maybe try leaving in it.
Maybe still run.
Yeah.
Like, you got your legs.
It's literally running as he goes out to the car.
Yeah. It's like, just get out of there. But yeah, so I wrote him a note. James walks around and does nothing. Mm-hmm. And then he finally goes back inside and is like,
to a very annoying jump scare when Kristen comes out and grabs him and brings him in. And it's just like, that jump scare annoyed me because I was just like, that's nothing.
That's dumb. Yeah. And so he gets Kristen and he's like, we gotta go.
We gotta go now.
And then they fail.
He's like, now I finally believe you.
Now I think you're right because I just saw
my car smashed up.
Yeah.
But yeah, they try to escape.
Now that something's happening to me, I think you're actually right.
Now that I'm in this situation, I'm gonna finally validate you.
Now that I'm a victim, maybe you are right. It's like, fuck you, James.
We learn a little later in the movie, like, there's a gun in this house. I would have fucking grabbed that gun before leaving.
Yeah.
Like, grab the shotgun and then leave.
Because, in my notes, I was like, because they get in the car and don't they start it?
Well, the car's been running the entire time.
It's running.
And, like, despite slashed tires, which, like, I would try to get out despite my tires being slashed. It's like, riding on your car's rims is better than just staying there.
Yeah, but they don't do anything. They kind of just sit there and then they get rammed by the truck.
Yeah, the pickup truck comes back behind them, being driven by Pinup Girl. Mm-hmm. Which, by the way, this truck is in all these movies, too. And I'm just like, this truck takes a lot of damage, and for some reason, it just keeps coming back.
Built Ford tough. By American. I'm just kidding.
It's literally the same car in every single movie, even in the reboots.
Is it a Ford?
It's still a Ford.
Is it a Ford? Okay.
Yeah.
It looked like a Ford truck.
Same color scheme and everything. It's the same truck.
They don't make them like how they used to.
No.
You know what I mean?
Ford tough. Have you ever wanted to drink and drive?
No.
Drive a Ford F-150.
No, don't do it. America. But yeah, so this is when they then flee back inside and they're looking for a gun.
Uh-huh.
And
well, we also forgot to mention at one point, James, like, he finds his cell phone in his house and it's like missing its battery. They took the battery.
Did they? Okay.
Because I wrote in my notes, it's like, this is why modern phones have batteries that are very hard to remove.
Yes. I remember, we talked about this in the Cloverfield video, whenever, I can't remember the hell that guy's name was, but he's like, my phone's dead, and he goes
Rob,
into,
he goes into an electric store to just get a new battery.
I was like, don't even have to wait. I know, how quaint. But I also, once they're, like, looking for the gun, it was so funny because he's frantically searching for something, and she says, don't you have a gun? And he's like, yeah, I'm looking for it. And she's like, where is it?
And he's like, I'm looking for it.
And I'm
like he fucking like loses it.
I was like, wow, these two really shouldn't be together.
These two should not be marrying each other.
Well, yeah, not
Kristen
at all.
was right. Like, no.
Maybe not the right time. And then this is when Scarecrow's axing through the door.
Mm-hmm.
He said, here's Johnny. And they said, oh my God, no. And they go to put the piano up against it to block it.
I wrote in my notes, this door scene should be intense, but it really wasn't.
It really wasn't. I'm like, okay, so he's chopping down the door with an axe. And
kind of a Shining reference, I guess. He doesn't say hello, Johnny, or here's Johnny, but
it's really not very intense.
Not really, no.
And so they go to hold up in a room with the gun, but I thought it was also funny because he is like looking for shells.
Yeah.
And when he finds it, he says, I don't even know if I'm doing this
right.
He
fucking lied about going hunting and stuff like that. It's like, what a weird thing to lie about.
Yeah, because she's like, you went hunting with your dad all the time. And he's like, no, I lied about that.
No, that's just something I said to impress a lady.
I also told Wing, I was like, that is such a weird thing to
just lie about.
Like a hobby that you did.
You think people would just do that? Go online and spread lies?
This wasn't online. Like he was like face to face with her, telling her this shit. And it was just weird because it's just like, I don't think I've ever like, I mean, I'm sure people do this because there's weird people out there. But it's like, you're just going to lie about an activity that you do.
Yeah.
Especially with the hunting, like I don't know, I'm not impressed by someone who knows how to shoot.
I wouldn't be impressed with someone who like goes hunting animals.
Well, that's regular. Like if you do that, that's fine. Like my sister and her family does that. That's fine. That's cool.
But it's not like a bragging. Like
if someone was like, "Oh yeah, I'm a hunter," I wouldn't be like, "Oh my god, really?" Like,
oh my god, that's what a coincidence. I'm a gatherer. We're so perfect for each other.
That's so funny.
That's James's logic.
Well, basically, because like, I don't know. Maybe some people are a sucker for people who can like hunt and whatnot.
I guess so. If you live out in the country, maybe that is a flirting thing. It's like check out my Remington.
Yeah, like I don't know. I'm not into
Girls
that.
Just like,
oh my god,
oh my goodness,
he can shoot a shotgun.
I'm so wet.
Oh my god, Cody. Oh, good.
This
Lord.
has age restriction on it, right?
Yeah. Well, you better put it on this one. So yeah, this idea, it was good.
Yeah, you just hold up in the corner, room. No like behind windows or doors or anything,
and just aim the gun.
He says a very funny line. He's just like, "We'll hold up here until the police come" or something. It's like, motherfucker, no police are coming. You didn't call them. Like,
I also noticed that too because it's like, okay, yeah, like. Your friend's coming in the morning, but later we'll reveal his friend's an idiot too.
Yeah.
So it's just like, I don't think anyone's coming for you, baby. No one knows.
Especially not the police because none of you bothered to call the police.
No. Maybe if you would have believed your girlfriend, you would have called someone.
You didn't call the police. You didn't even call Sting. Like, come on, what are we doing?
Like, what's going on here?
Jesus.
But then now country music's playing.
Mm-hmm.
And here's the friend. The friend enters in. Mike.
Played by Glenn Howerton, who is Dennis in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, I did see people talking about that.
Which is really funny because in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, it's very much implied that Dennis is like a psychopath and a serial killer.
Oh, that's funny.
Like some of the shit he says, like he there's one scene where it's just like he's in like a therapy office with like his sister, and he's just like, D, you would be more useful to me if I skinned you alive and turned you into a piece of luggage.
Okay. Word.
Like throughout the entire thing, it's just like
that's actually a funny thing.
So it's really funny to see him here and like in a movie about serial killers.
Yeah.
When a character he plays in Always Sunny in Philadelphia is like straight up a psychopath. So it's weird seeing him be a normal person.
Just a normal dude in the range of fire.
Mm-hmm. I did write in my notes, it's Dennis, the golden god from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, he comes to get James. He is outside. He's calling him on the phone. Obviously, he didn't reach him, but he's like, I'm outside, man. Like, come on, I'm here for you, bro.
I'm here for you on hands and fucking feet.
And then he gets shot at.
Is it shot? I thought they threw something through the window.
I don't know. Something gets thrown.
The strangers don't have a gun, so
they don't. Maybe they did just throw something at him.
I figured they threw a brick or something.
It was a loud crash. I don't know.
But here's the thing: if I was Mike, that would be the moment that I just drive away.
Here's Mike's reaction. He gets out of the car and says, "What the fuck?" And then looks around and is like, "Oh, guess I'll go inside. What's going on here?" And then he sees that their car's all smashed up, and he's like, weird. Walks
dude.
Through the door that has been axed and a piano in front of it. And he's standing outside, and there's loud music playing.
This is the only time he says anything, is when he's outside and he calls for them when loud music is playing.
Oh, yeah.
James, Kristen, you hear?
And then, yeah, he just silently walks through the house.
Doesn't turn the music off.
No.
Just silently walks to the house, not saying, "Hey, it's Mike. Like, are you guys?" Nothing.
No indication at all that he's in the house.
You're asking to get it, buddy. You're asking for it.
That being said, it does lead to like a great scene, and I do like him walking through the house, and Mask Guy is just in the background.
Oh yeah, he's just like stalking him.
Again, Mask Guy is like the scariest one
absolutely,
out of them all.
He's
Not
also
only
a
that,
man.
but that yeah, he's a man. Holy fuck!
That's frightening enough.
I didn't even realize that till now. He's a man. I need to get the fuck out of here.
I clocked that immediately. I said, "That's a man in
That's
there.
a man.
It's a man in that mask." Everyone hide.
But not only that, but the mask design is just terrifying.
Oh, it's good. They
just
did a
a
good
subtle
job.
like little smile on it. Just it's unnerving. But yeah, like he's kind of out of focus in the background, like sneaking up on him, and we think that he's gonna like axe him. But no, he gets shot in the fucking face by his friend.
He does, yeah. James shoots Mike.
Now in 2008, this caught me off guard. Like
Yes.
it surprised me.
To be fair, I will say I already knew this happened because it's been spoiled for me.
Okay, I mean this is like
Unfortunately.
one of the biggest things that happens in the movie.
This was great. I feel like if I went into this blind, I would have been like, "Oh shit!" Like I would have been like, "Lock in now."
I mean, that was my reaction at 16. I was just like, what the fuck?
No, I like that they did that.
They repeat this same death in chapter 1, and it is much more stupid. So in chapter 1, like, they're staying at an Airbnb because their car's not working or whatever, some shit.
Yeah. It doesn't fucking matter.
And they get to the house, and it's like the refrigerator's not working, so they call, like,
The refrigerator's not running?
They better go catch it. No,
Sorry.
I know.
Sorry,
I get the
everyone.
temptation. So they call the guy who owns the Airbnb, and then like later on, like dude has a shotgun, and like they hear something at the front door, and like he shoots him. And what's funny about the scene is just like the dude's like really proud of himself. He's just like, yeah, I fucking killed one of them. And like his girlfriend's just like, he doesn't have a mask. And he's like, so what? And he's like, her line delivery is really funny. She's just like, I think that's the owner and stuff like that. And then the guy is just like, oh shit and stuff like that.
Maybe you're right.
So they do this same scene in chapter 1, but it's much worse.
That sucks.
And also there's not that personal connection because like James shoots his friend and is obviously disheveled over it.
This is very impactful.
In chapter 1, it's just like it happens, and then they kind of just move on from it.
Anyways.
Yeah. It's like the girlfriend's upset for it for like a few seconds, and then it's just like,
we didn't know him
done.
anyways.
Whatever. Who cares?
But no, like immediately when James shoots, he freaks out. And Kristen at first is like what? Like you got him, and he's like, he wasn't wearing a mask.
Yeah.
He was
like he clocks it initially.
He's like, why the fuck wasn't he wearing a mask?
Also, he would notice that like the clothes that the dude's wearing is definitely different than Mask Guy's clothes.
And then he goes and looks, and it's his friend, and he freaks out, obviously.
What I like about the makeup of this is apparently like in the behind the scenes they mention like they do 2 rounds of it. One where it's like a fresh wound, but like later on in the movie you can see like it's starting to decay.
Oh, okay, nice.
So they paid a little attention to detail of just like how much decomposition would happen like in real time.
Nice. So, okay, I like that.
Yeah.
But at this point, now James is like, we got to get out of here. We got to get help.
Mm-hmm.
I love all of the instances where it's like, we got to leave. We got to stay here. We got to leave. We got to go. It's back and forth. So he goes outside, and I don't know. He should have checked Mike's pockets. I mean, I know.
Yeah, this bothers me because Mike
maybe.
has a running car there.
Yeah.
Take it. Go.
Well, I thought the car wasn't running. Is it running?
I mean,
Because
there's no indication that the strangers like messed with it. The only thing that we know is that there's a busted windshield.
Oh, you mean like it's workable?
Yeah, like you can just get into the car and fucking go.
Yeah, because he tries to like hot wire it or something.
I don't even remember him going out to the car. He's just like, okay, now, Kristen, you go hide. I'm going to go to the shack because we have a radio in there and I'm going to call for help.
I remember him like going to like the car and then like he tried to like hotwire it and then he didn't know how to though and was like, ugh.
No, and then I take that as when he first goes to his car. And
was that his car?
And maybe he sees the wires in there. Like, again, it's like the strangers like took something out of the car, but we don't know what.
I know. They should have just took his car and left.
They should have just taken Mike's car and gone. So it's very funny when he's just like, I'm going to go call for the radio. I don't know what else to do. It's like, you have options. Find Mike's keys, take their car, and leave. Or at the very least, fucking just run on foot.
Yeah.
Like, you have a gun. If they get close to you, shoot. And then keep running.
Yeah. Run until you find another area. Like the nearest house, the nearest town.
But no, they got to go out to the shed because we got to have a prolonged chase scene out in the woods.
Yeah, this one was kind of like clocking out. There's like a chase scene, possibly. James fires a shot.
I mean, tries.
Yeah, he doesn't.
He has 3 business days to shoot masked guy as he's running up on him, but doesn't.
Doesn't do it. Kristen hears a shot outside. Or inside, and I don't even know where she's at. She's now outside as well.
Well, she goes out to find, because she hears the gunshot, so she goes out to investigate. She does the classic trips outside.
Yeah, I was wondering if something even happened to her, if she just fell.
Yeah,
I
she
guess
trips.
She just fell.
At first, like, because I didn't remember what happened in this movie, I thought the strangers, like, set a trap to make her trip.
Yeah.
But no, she just full on trips.
Nice.
Like a protagonist in a horror film always does.
In my notes, I put Kristen outside crawling around.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of just hanging out.
She is crawling around. In the background, like, pinup girl is, like, stalking her. I don't know why she doesn't, like, go up and kill her. I guess they're just in it for the love of the game.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, it's a game for them.
Yeah.
Despite
it's their
the fact,
entertainment
despite the fact in the other trilogy, it's like a ritual that they do or some shit. I don't fucking know.
Dumb. And then
it's also very inconsistent in that trilogy because it's like sometimes they do the whole cat and mouse thing, and then other times they just fucking go straight in and kill them.
They're like,
it's like sometimes we like to do the cat and mouse game. Sometimes we just want to get it the fuck over with.
Time. Maybe they're a little sleepy.
We don't got time.
So we gotta go.
Mask Girl's got Pilates at 5.
Exactly.
We need to get out of here.
She's got Pilates. See, this is kind of like the climax, like where things are. I'm not into this at all.
It really isn't a climax. There isn't.
It's just like stuff happening, like a lot.
It's kind of just the same.
I literally put outside stuff happens.
Well, she gets to the shack and she gets to the radio, and she tries to call for help. And I found this funny because she was just like, "Can anybody hear me?" I'm like, "Girl, you gotta say over. Like, otherwise, the guy doesn't know that you're." Like, that's why they're not responding. It's because you didn't say over. They're waiting for you to say more things.
Is anyone out there?
Is anybody there? Hello? Someone does answer.
And he's like, what's up?
And she's just like, help me. And it's like, you don't want to give a little bit more information, maybe?
She just says, help me.
Yeah.
Okay, well, like, I would be like, I'm at this location. People are trying to kill me. Help. Over. There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
But before she could do any of that, Pinup Girl smashes the radio.
Yeah. And
Video killed the radio star, but in this case, it's Pinup Girl.
Video killed the
radio star.
And so she's.
That better not be the song you play when you post this on Facebook. Video killed the radio.
I honestly don't know what to play for this because the
just play the country. Just play the country song that plays before Mike gets shot in the face.
I think
because that's the only decent song in this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look up what song that was. But yeah, so now Kristen's back inside. She's limping around.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause she fell on her own earlier, and she's now hiding in a closet.
Yeah, so they have this moment where she's just in the house. She's kind of wandering around. And I guess, like, mask guy kind of fiddles with the piano a little bit.
Yeah.
And then he walks into the living room. Doesn't see her somehow.
No.
I guess the mask is kind of obstructing his vision.
It's true, maybe.
It reminds me of that scene in Django Unchained where all the racists had the masks over their face and they're just like, I can't see fucking shit.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh, okay.
We'll need to do that.
If we ever do Django Unchained, you'll see it's one of the funniest scenes in that movie.
I was going to say it reminded me of the scene from High School Musical when Sharpay goes into the bathroom because she's trying to follow Gabriella, and Gabriella's like literally walks in.
I know this. Yes, I know what you're talking about.
And Sharpay's like, and then leaves, and
she's literally like, standing right there.
She's right there.
I know that scene because I've seen a YouTube video of a dude going to that bathroom and just be like, how could you miss her?
He's like, she would have been right there.
She would have been right in front of your fucking face.
Oh, man. I'm sure everyone knows that. Even Cody knows
Even I know, and I haven't seen those movies because I don't give a fuck.
I mean, the first one's, the songs are good in the first one.
Like I said, you're eventually going to make me do a ranking of those movies.
Possibly. Me and Wing just recently watched them, maybe last month. We watched the first and the second one.
I mean, it's only 3 of them. If I can sit through 12 Saw films, which we're gonna do at some point, I can sit through 3 High School Musical movies.
Kill me! No, I'm just kidding. It's gonna be fun.
I think so.
But
especially since I've only seen the original Saw, and I haven't seen any of the other ones.
Dude, you're in for a treat.
I can imagine.
I was like, I think I've only ever made it to 5. Yeah.
And there's 10 of them.
Yeah. Whew.
Yeah, I saw the original. I was just like, that's enough. I get the point.
Yeah, I mean, you don't though.
I'm pretty sure I
do.
I'm pretty sure by the time we get to the one with Chris Rock in it, I'm just gonna be like, what are we doing?
No, after a while, getting to the 5th one is all right, now I get it. It's fine. I don't know.
I got the point after the first one. I was like, I get what this is about.
There's so many twists though.
Sure.
But anyways, so yeah, she hides in a closet, and it's such the cliche closet.
I mean, it's an homage to Halloween.
And it's you can see through it.
Got the slots, which huge slots to look through.
Absolutely. I feel like they're always like that.
They weren't in Halloween though.
No. But all the
you
movies
looked at my door as if I had.
I was gonna say, I'm like, dude, does your pantry door have that? No, I guess it's an older build.
It is. I never lived in a house with a pantry that had slots like that. So
I love having a pantry. It's so nice.
It's pretty.
Do you like your pantry?
I like it.
Yeah.
I like sitting in there crying while I'm eating ice cream. Just
that's good. I like to eat my ice cream on the couch.
Yeah, fuck that. Go in my pantry. No, I'm hiding from a serial killer.
But so yeah, and he passes by the pantry.
Mm-hmm. He sits down for a second and then just gets up.
Yeah, she thinks she's in the clear. She's like, "Oh man, I'm good."
For a second, it's just what if he took his mask off and just started eating
the ice cream? I would have loved that.
Ice cream payoff.
But she's been found.
By a Babyface or Baby Doll.
Was it Baby Doll?
Yeah.
Okay. Baby Doll finds her, and it's oh my god, there's 3 of them. Because now we know. Because at first it was just the 2 for a while that we've been seeing. I don't think we've seen the Baby Doll girl. I mean, yet.
I guess so. I guess because I was so caught up in the marketing of this, it's the entire time I knew that there's 3 of them.
Okay. So. I assume if people didn't weren't caught up in the marketing, they would have assumed that Pinup Girl was the first girl.
Because Pinup Girl has very short hair.
Oh, does she?
And Baby Doll, she's got long blonde hair. So,
well, there's 3 of them now.
Yeah.
And
also, by the way, in that trilogy, you learn a lot about Pinup Girl.
I don't need to know about any of them. I hate that
you
they
learn
did
about all
story.
of them. My favorite thing is to give a little spoiler. So the reason that these killers became the way that they are is Pinup Girl has a crush on Scarecrow as kids.
All right.
But there's this girl, Tamara.
I was gonna say is a fucking Tamara.
Who is trying to get Scarecrow's attention and stuff like that, and pinup girl gets jealous and like kills her. In the same ritual of just like their kids playing on a playground in like this playhouse, and she knocks on the door, opens it up, and she's like, "Is Tamara there?" And then like fucking stabs her. And so like they form like this duo. They form this duo of like being killers, and we kind of see them like growing up and being like serial killers. And like Scarecrow's dad is like the sheriff of this town, and is like covering up for them, which is why they can do what they're doing.
All right.
But what's funny is like we get to Baby Doll, and like she has no connection to them. They're just this random girl that they find who kills her boyfriend. So it's like they just bring her along. So it's just
chill.
it's like she's just in it for the fun of the game.
You know? All right. Well,
yeah.
I hate
so that's
that.
the Stranger's origins, and I hate that we know it.
All right. I hate that I know it. I hate that you told me, but thank you.
I know. To save you guys from having to watch it. But to be fair, it's a reboot. So it's like it has no bearing on anything that's going on in here.
Yeah.
At least that's how I'm going to justify it in my head.
So that's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. It's its own separate thing. Who fucking cares?
Who cares? Don't watch them.
Don't watch them.
Don't do it.
That's why I took the bullet and I watched all of them, so that way I can tell you guys, do not watch those pieces of shit.
But they're just kind of fucking with Kristen now.
Yeah. Well, what is it? Dollface. She finds the ring.
Yeah.
On the counter, and like I don't really know the significance of that.
I don't know either. Like, I guess I don't know, because she still has it. Like, Kristen still has it.
Yeah, she still has it on
it.
her finger.
I don't know if they're just like, oh wow,
she still can't get it off. She's just in the pantry, just like, fucking gross.
Where's the butter? Why didn't I hide it in the fridge?
Not even the blood on my palm is lubricant enough to get it off.
But then I put James enters the chat.
Yeah, Scarecrow comes in and throws him on the ground, which, by the way, I don't know if you noticed this. When Scarecrow comes in after throwing him on the ground, it's a different mask.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, like this mask
Costume
it's got the 2 stitches up on the side. When he comes in, they're gone. Oh. And I didn't notice it when I was younger, but watching it this time, like, it was distracting. I was just like, what the fuck? That's a different mask. And then we get
There's 4 of them.
We get to the next scene, and he's got the mask back on, and it's like, am I fucking crazy? Like, am I being gaslit? Is that what the mask has always looked like?
James is like, it's always looked like that, Cody.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. What do you mean?
Fuck you, James. But no, it's like, I read up on IMDb trivia of just like, yeah, it's a different mask. They just had a shot with like a different mask on for some reason.
Just that one shot?
Yeah.
It
was distracting because I was just like, he doesn't look as scary as he normally does.
He said, wait a minute, that's just a nice fellow.
That's just a well-to-do fellow.
Yeah, that's just Chad from down the street.
Chad?
But then...
I like how you wrote in your notes, like, James entered the chat, because I wrote in my notes when he finds the gun, I wrote, gun has entered the chat.
I love that. Gun has entered the chat. But now Kristen runs, quote unquote.
She runs to a different room.
Yeah, she kind of limps away. And then she lets her guard down and then gets knocked out.
By Mask Guy. Before all that, they flip on all the lights, I guess, in an attempt to disorient her, but it doesn't really work that way.
No. A lot of things are just happening, and I'm just not interested anymore.
Kind of, like I said, this is not really a climax.
Yeah.
At least it's
like
not
it's supposed to be.
It's not really an exciting one.
No.
It's about as awkward as the sex that these guys were having at the beginning.
It's like, oh, kind of like bumping around.
Sure.
But now it's morning.
It's a daytime. It's a dawn.
And it's a dawn. It's a new day.
It's the dawning of the age of Aquarius.
We're singing 2 different
we are.
songs. But okay, so they ask, why are you doing this? Because you were home.
Iconic.
Oh my God,
I mean,
iconic
the whole shot of just all 3 of the strangers standing
this
there
is
just
beautifully
so good.
Done. Like, because they are just standing in front of them. They have Kristen and James tied up. They're kind of like they're on the couch, right?
No, they're just
tied
up in chairs.
Okay. And they say, because you were home. And it's so funny because Baby Doll says this. And I love how Scarecrow like looks at her.
Yeah, he
like,
looks at her. So
he's like, yo, like, don't answer them.
I screenshotted this because this confused me. So what it says here, the Blu-ray behind the scenes reveals that the Man in the Mask and Pinup Girl were hesitant about going through with killing Kristen and James. When Dollface answers because you were home, the Man in Mask turns to look at her and Pinup Girl storms off. They were actually surprised and disgusted by Dollface getting off on the torment. That doesn't stop them from going through with a moment later anyway. I don't get that.
I don't get that either, because it's like if anything, Pinup Girl was more active than Baby Doll.
Maybe it's just my...
And so was Scarecrow.
Maybe it's just my patriarchy mindset. It's just like I feel like Scarecrow might have been like the orchestrator of all this.
Well, because, you would say that. I
mean, I'm just saying if the Manson murders are an inspiration to this, then it very much feels like Scarecrow is probably the head of this organization. And maybe it's just because of the blocking where it's just like he's standing in the middle and they're on the sides. But no, I never got the sense of just like they were appalled.
No, I felt like they were all in this.
They're all in this together. Once we know, there we go.
And our dreams come true.
I never thought during this podcast we would reference High School Musical twice.
I know. Together. I've already sang that too on the podcast before. You guys are welcome. Get another iteration of it.
We got a regular Sharpay over here.
Pop, 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 pop to the top.
Sharpay's the only character's name that I remember. I just referred to the other two as Zac Efron and Vanessa Hudson.
Yeah. Troy.
Oh yeah, Troy. Yeah. What's the girl's name?
Gabriella.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Vanessa Hudson.
Now it's coming back to me.
Now it's there.
I was there when those movies were coming out.
I did not like them when they came out.
I didn't bother watching them.
No, I didn't either.
But because I
didn't watch them until I was older.
Because I was in theater class in high school, it's like I knew of them. So
yeah.
Just because everyone else had watched it, and it's just like and I was just like, these fucking idiots. I'm not going to watch
losers.
These losers. That's the thing. It's like there's movies that like I didn't see until later in life because like all the people in high school would tell me how good they are, and I was just like, well, it's probably shit. Like I didn't watch Mean Girls for years because of it.
Mean Girls is great.
I know now.
Say it. Okay.
I love Mean Girls.
Okay, good.
Groundhog Day I didn't watch for the longest time.
I've never seen that.
Heathers was another one.
I'm interested in that. I hear that's very good.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm saying
it's pretty good.
It's pretty freaking sweet.
Pretty freaking sweet. Okay, but anyways, now we're back. Sorry.
This
movie's boring, so we got to talk about other stuff.
We got to talk about other things.
So, now Kristen and James are comforting each other. They say, "I love you."
Mm-hmm. She flashes him the ring of just like saying yes.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude,
too late.
It's like like saying yes to a marriage proposal means very little when you're about to die.
At this point, yeah, come on. And then I love this part because the masks come off.
Yeah, they all three take off their masks. I love how like Scarecrow obviously doesn't really know what's going on. Like Baby Doll, she removes her mask, and then Pinup Girl does, and I just love like Scarecrow. He's just like, oh okay.
That's why it makes me feel like he's not the leader. To me, I felt like Pinup Girl was the leader. But I don't know why.
I would think that maybe Baby Doll would be just because she was the one that knocks on the door and asks if Tamara's home.
She just seems like a little too talkative and kind of like more childish and like more of a wild card.
Yeah.
To me, Pinup Girl, she seemed like the one that would have like plan it out a little bit.
I mean, to be fair,
Scarecrow would be like the muscle.
At the very end of the movie, it is Pinup Girl who says it'll be easier next time. So yeah, that makes sense.
I get that feel.
If we go by the chapters trilogy, it is Pinup Girl who's just like the orchestrator of everything.
See, maybe I got that vibe.
Yeah. I'm just coming at it from like a Manson like mindset since that was an influence. So.
Yeah.
And also because Scarecrow owns the truck, so
I mean,
it's like, I own the truck, I make the rules.
Does he own it? Where's the?
I mean, he's
title?
the one driving it.
Maybe he's just driving it.
Yeah, true.
Show me the title.
Fair point. Show me the Carfax.
Right now. But then the masks come off, and
I do like you never see their face. You get glimpses of their face, but you never see like defined features or anything. Like,
yeah, because I don't want to see them.
I don't want to see them.
Trilogy.
You fucking see their faces.
Yeah,
in there.
I don't.
And they have the smiley face tattoos on them, as if they're like
smiley faces were a big thing.
They
in the
are
Strangers.
in that trilogy.
Yeah,
for some reason. I don't fucking know.
But this is obviously them showing to Kristen and James like,
oh, we're gonna
kill you,
because like I don't know if you watch BuzzFeed Unsolved or anything.
No, I've heard of it.
It's pretty good. I like those videos, but one of them makes the mention of just like if someone's wearing a mask, your chances of survival are probably greater because they probably don't want you to see their face. If they don't have their masks off, you know you're fucked.
No, like that's like they're planning on killing you.
Yeah, you're someone's going to die.
Because it doesn't matter if you see their face because you're gonna die.
Yeah.
So James gets got.
Gets stabbed. He gets stabbed a couple of times.
Yeah.
Yeah, more so than I think. I mean, we only see Kristen get stabbed once. I imagine she got stabbed multiple times.
Yeah, but she's next. And apparently they didn't stab her enough.
I guess not.
She's still alive.
Did you watch the director's cut for this?
I don't know.
Okay.
I didn't even know there was a director's cut.
I mean, did you see the scene where it's like she's crawling on the floor?
Yeah.
Okay,
was
that's
that
the director's cut.
Oh, okay.
Because in the theatrical cut, you just cut to like the Christian boys on bikes walking.
Oh, okay.
Like it's made a little bit more suspenseful of what might have happened to them.
Okay. Because in the director's cut apparently that I watched, she's like crawling to Mike to get his phone or something because it's ringing. And she doesn't make it to the phone in time.
Yeah, because Scarecrow like is just like, fucking knock that off. Stop it.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be dead.
Scarecrow ends up taking the phone, and then they drive away in the truck.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is when the boys come.
They come to the yard because of the milkshakes.
Yeah, the milkshakes are there.
This is weird because in the credits are credited as Mormons.
Yeah,
but like
are they not Mormons?
No, I mean no, they have literally pamphlets that say Christian living. Like, why would a Mormon have those? Also, Mormons don't send kids out.
I mean, they send
teenagers out,
right?
Like
yeah,
17
but not.
Or 18,
I felt like
these
were too young. Yeah,
yeah, they're like 10 or 11 or so. Like, they don't do that.
But so okay, now I'm curious. So, because before the boys get to the house, they run into the truck, and then they give out the pamphlet because Baby Doll. The truck stops and Baby Doll gets out, and she's like, "Can I have one?" So they hand her the pamphlet, and he says, "Are you a sinner?" And she says, "Sometimes."
She's like, "No, I wasn't in that movie."
She says, "Maybe." Yeah.
It's a shame because it's a great movie.
Is. And then so she takes the pamphlet, they get back in the truck, and they leave, and then Pinup Girl says it'll be easier next time.
Which is funny.
Is that in the theatrical cut?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Which is very funny because it's like, yeah, it'll be easier next time, and it takes a decade for the sequel to come out.
Yeah. I didn't need a sequel, honestly, to this, but
I don't mind a sequel.
Anyways.
It's just, it's inherently flawed because it's like, what more can you do?
Exactly.
Like, the kills are supposed to be random. There aren't supposed to be any motifs behind it. So it's like, any sequel that you do will just be a rehash of what you did the first time.
Yeah.
Which is essentially what Pray at Night is. And then the fuck is going on with that the trilogy.
Yeah, the trilogy after that. But then so the boys go through the house. They get their milkshakes,
and we're at the beginning of the movie.
Yes.
We have come full circle.
And the thing is, I did not like this because on the 911 call, they're panicking a lot more.
Yeah, and then they get in the house and they're just like...
They're just doing a tour. Just kind of walking around, not really reacting
I mean, to be fair, they're probably in shock, and then like that goes away, especially when Kristen does the ending jump scare.
That pisses me off. Is that in the theatrical cut?
Yeah.
Okay, I was hoping it wasn't. That pisses me off because it's just like, I want her to be dead. I want this to just be they massacred everyone. That's it. Like,
especially considering the fact at the beginning they're just like the events of the movie are still not fully understood.
Yes,
it's like you have a surviving victim, unless she just dies. Right there.
Later. She wakes up to grab this because why is the kid reaching out to her knees? Maybe to check pulse. I don't know, but she reaches out,
maybe
grabs
to cop a feel because he is a teenager.
And she grabs his hand and just screams in his face.
Yeah.
Ah! You know, one final jump scare. Got you guys. Mm-hmm. No, you just pissed me off because it's like she should be dead. Like, what do you mean she's still alive? Because like you said, she's supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
This is what they're talking about.
And it's kind of unfair because I think James like got straight up stabbed through the heart. So
yes.
It's like he's clearly dead.
So it's like, what with you? They're just like, just like stab her like in the shoulder. She's fine.
She's fine.
What?
And then the end of the movie happens, and we get 8 minutes of credits.
Yeah.
Which is fucking insane.
If you want to watch more of the movie, it's just more credits.
It's just like, we don't have enough here for a full-length film, so just pad the credits out.
So it's fine. It's fine.
But anyway, that was The Strangers. It's fine.
It's...
I rated it a 2.5 out of 5. I think it's just kind of like this movie I liked a whole lot more when I was younger, just because, you know, I was new to horror. I really hadn't seen much like this except for the original Halloween. But, you know, coming at it now, like 18 years later, Jesus Christ, it's been 18 years. I was 16 when I saw this movie. It doesn't necessarily hold up. Like I said, there are a lot of great things about this movie. I do appreciate in an era of films where it's just like nothing but blood, guts, gore, and stuff like that. Yeah, this was something different. That you want to do something like suspenseful, and you don't want it tied to a previous franchise. So it's just like, it's its own thing. But it's just like, there's a lot of nothing happening at points.
Just like loud banging.
And
then just nothing.
Characters making questionable decisions.
Yeah. The gaslighting.
The men in this movie. The men,
yeah. But I rated this a 1.
Okay. I mean, I see that.
I'm not getting much else out of this movie.
But no, The Strangers, I think it's just fine. Like, if you're new to horror, you can do a lot worse.
Oh, absolutely.
But avoid this sequels at all costs.
Yeah, don't
if
do
you
that.
have to watch one of them, Pray at Night's not terrible.
Gun to your head.
Gun to your head, gun to your balls. If you had to watch one of them, Pray at Night, not so bad. It's not a good movie by any means, but my God, is it better than that trilogy?
Okay. Maybe I'll watch Pray at Night. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe not. You told me
or
not
don't.
to.
It's pretty much just the first film again.
I know. That's the one I think I was thinking about, that it was like basically just the first one.
I mean, chapter 1 is also just pretty much a reskin, but dumber. And also they add like this weird subplot of just like maybe the town is in on it.
Oh.
Which goes nowhere by the end of the movie. Like, yeah, the sheriff is in on it because like Scarecrow is his son. But it's like the rest of the town doesn't know nothing.
Anything.
They have this one character who's like a mechanic, and he's like super shady and like sketchy.
Oh, it's supposed to be like a red herring kind of thing.
He is literally a red herring because in the third movie it's just like he does nothing and then we just forget about him.
It's just Joe the mechanic.
Yeah.
He's like, hey.
he is literally a red herring. The character's name might as well have been Red Herring.
Red Herring. This is Red, last name Herring.
But anyway, who gives a fuck what we think? Because now we're getting to our favorite segment. What does Letterboxd have to say? I didn't go super crazy. I got like 8 of these. So
8? Okay, I have 4, 5, 6, 7? 7? Okay, yeah.
8, 7. I'm trying to make that a thing.
That's crazy. Stop trying to make fetch a thing. It's not going to work.
It's never going to happen.
This one, I have 3 stars. Everything that happens in this film is absolute karma for proposing at someone else's wedding.
I mean, fair point.
That's what I was like, I'm pretty sure it was.
Don't do it, guys. It's also karma for not talking with your girlfriend beforehand.
Yes.
To be like, what do you think about marriage?
Maybe. Something? Possibly. Interesting. This one was 2 stars. I had like a couple like good ones and bad ones in here. 2 stars. I would simply pretend I was not home.
I think I saw that one and I was going to screenshot it, but I didn't.
Because it's just like, I don't know. I remember when I was younger and my parents would leave, they would be like, don't open the door for anyone. Mm-hmm. If anyone came knocking, to the ground, belly to the ground, army crawling to like the lights to turn them off.
I don't answer the door.
No. Even now as an adult, yeah.
Yeah, literally, I don't know if you ever noticed on our doorbell out here, it literally says, don't ring the doorbell.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Because funny. We literally have people come to our house and ring the doorbell, and we got fed up with it, so we put a sign out there that said, don't ring the doorbell, please.
Why are they coming to your house?
I don't fucking know.
What weirdos. Anyways.
To kill me, I guess.
Okay, 3.5 stars. Can't believe people actually answered the door. LMAO, grow up.
I love the idea of calling these like people in their 30s, just like, grow up.
Literally grow up. Why did you even answer the door? Because everyone knows you don't answer your door.
Yeah, true.
Duh.
Don't worry, these movies only do it 4 other times.
Yeah. This one was 2 stars. What I thought was going to happen to me as a kid when my mom left me home alone while grocery shopping and took an unusually long time to get back. I thought that was funny because you think that you're going to die. And for some reason, I feel like whenever you are left home alone, when like your parents leave, that's like prime time for everyone to knock on the door.
Oh, yeah.
Like no other time will they knock but when you're home alone.
You finally have those door-to-door salesmen just come as your parents have left.
They're like in the bushes and they're like, okay, now they're gone.
It's like 95% of the time they don't show up, but they only show up when the parents are gone.
Yes. Okay. And then this one, and now we're in the high rankings. The first ones were kind of just ones I thought were funny. 5 stars. Ass clenched the entire movie.
No shitting happened here.
Were your asses clenched during this movie? Let us
really.
know.
I feel like my sphincter was fairly relaxed.
It was pretty relaxed.
It's pretty relaxed. It's having a good time.
That is so funny. 5 stars. What a weird movie, but I love disturbing movies. LOL.
How disturbing is this?
I don't think it's that disturbing, but I do appreciate this person saying that they were disturbed, but they liked the movie. Yeah. Because I feel like we always get
the lowest ones of just like, this movie freaked me out, and it's like half a star. And it's just like, that's what you came for.
No, but this person, I was like, okay, ball.
Okay.
I appreciate that.
Sorry if you guys hear the fireworks going on outside. That's just going to be a thing for the next couple weeks.
Fun. It's the 4th of July, so I'm sure when people are listening to this, the fireworks are still unfortunately happening.
Yeah. What is it? One of the episodes that we record is going to be on the 4th of July.
Oh, God damn it. You're right.
And it's going to be for the burning as well.
Oh, my God. I'm going to have such a hard time getting over here.
It'll be fine.
As I look off into the distance, being sad. What was I going to say? Oh, I mean, I still don't like all the fireworks during the 4th of July, but they better stop me doing that when I leave.
Just fine. Just run them over.
I will. But no, I always hated it a lot whenever we worked like nights, because then people would be popping fireworks like super late, and I'd be like, I need to get up in 3 hours. Like, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. I know you're having fun, but not around me, please.
Not on my watch. This one is 5 stars. I thought this was funny for all the Swifties out there. It says Taylor Swift has a song about this low key. Don't know what that means, and I hope that she's okay.
Oh, I also screenshotted another little fun fact about this movie. Let me see if I can find it. Here it is. So Liv Tyler's father is Aerosmith frontman Steven Tyler.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Before making it big with Aerosmith, a teenage Steven Tyler was in another band, which was originally called The Strangers.
Oh, interesting.
So fun little fact there.
That's a fun fact.
Yeah.
Well, those were mine.
Okay, cool. Here are mine. 3 stars. Makes a movie about a home invasion. Having Glenn Howerton of It's Always Sunny fame in the cast. Glenn Howerton's character, Dennis, in It's Always Sunny, is known for being a sociopath with implied serial killer / R-word tendencies and being overall extremely disturbed. casting Glenn Howerton as the brother, which, no, he's the friend, whose entire character arc is just walking into a house and getting fucking destroyed by a shotgun.
Yeah.
Wasting Glenn Howerton. That's a whole review.
I mean, I guess they felt really strongly about Glenn Howerton.
I guess so. I mean, I really like Glenn Howerton, and I love him in It's Always Sunny because he's just so fucking over the top.
Well, that guy was his number one fan.
I guess so. 3 stars. I want to live. L-I-V, like Liv Tyler.
Oh, Liv Tyler.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I thought that was pretty funny. 3.5 stars. For my birthday, I decided to give myself anxiety.
Hell yeah. I did see that one too. I thought that was funny.
Anxiety. It's always watching me. I don't know.
I hate that that's the same. It has the same beginning.
It has the exact same beat as somebody that I used to know. And it confuses me every time.
I don't like how that's the thing.
I don't either.
It actually pisses me off.
3.5 stars. Liv Tyler's face card never declines.
I did see that one too.
I mean, it makes...
You know what declines? Her voice.
Yeah, that's
true.
Her
voice declines.
3 stars. Maybe the real Tamaras were the friends we made along the way.
It's like, are you Tamara? I don't know.
Is Tamara home?
I don't know.
2.5 stars. James is kind of definitely a rat fuck bitch if you think about it, actually.
Yes, he is. Yes, sir.
And then a rat fucking bitch.
If you think about it.
3.5 stars. This is why you always say yes to a proposal. Disagree, but yeah, sure.
Well, I don't know about that.
And then 3.5 stars, my final one. Bro really one-pumped his homeboy. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, yeah, he did.
He very much did.
He's dead. R.I.P. Mike.
R.I.P. Mike.
Maybe he should have called the cops before going in there.
Maybe he should have at least said something in the house.
Well, it's like, why would, like, obviously some shit went down and your friends are in there. Aren't you concerned? Like, I would be outside calling the cops.
Let's be real. Mike should have just driven away.
He should have, honestly, driven away and then called the cops and been like, yo, some crazy shit's happening.
Anyway, that was The Strangers.
That's The Strangers.
Kicking off our serial killer slasher month.
Hell yeah.
Kind of excited for this.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest slasher film fan, but like I'm up for a good slasher.
A good slasher's nice. I feel like a lot of them are
kind of the same.
Kind of corny, kind of the same.
All of them just aping the original Halloween pretty much.
Yeah.
Or Psycho.
Mm-hmm. But you know, it's gonna be a nice little month.
It's going to be fun. Mm-hmm. And next week, I mean, for you guys, it's going to be next week. We're about to just record this
For us,
episode.
it's going to be like in 2 seconds.
Yeah. We're going to be doing In a Violent Nature.
In a Violent Nature.
You have seen it currently as of this review, but you had no knowledge of it beforehand.
Nope.
I saw this when it came out 2 years ago, so it's going to be exciting. I'm very interested to see what you have to say.
I know,
about
and I
this
don't
movie.
remember how you felt about it, so I'm interested to hear it
because
again.
I did tell you about how I felt about it at the time. So
I was like, how long ago? You said 2 years?
It was 2 years ago.
2 years already?
I know, crazy, right?
Dang.
But anyway, if you guys like this podcast, be sure to follow us on Spotify and on YouTube. If you're on Spotify, give us a rating, a like, whatever they do on there.
They do ratings, yeah.
Comment down below. Do you guys like The Strangers? What age did you see this at?
Mm-hmm. Was your ass clenched?
Was your ass clenched?
While you were watching? Yeah,
were you eating ice cream, sad, watching this?
In the pantry?
In the pantry? Have you checked the children in the pantry? But if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. Hit the notification bell to stay up to date with all of our uploads. Mm-hmm. And follow us on our socials on Facebook and Instagram. So,
at Midnight Movies.
At Midnight Movies.
Do it.
Do it. I'm
now.
Gonna grab that knife over there.
Whoa.
Repeat when we did.
I was going to say, remember
when
episode. You did? Like, there's a knife.
Holding the knife right here.
Alrighty.
But anyway, in the meantime, stay crispy.
Stay crispy, just like Kristen's phone.
Kristen's phone, or Mike's face after he gets shot.
Oh, I know. Ooh, it was bad.
Very bad. And stay spooked, everyone. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.